Yay, we got audio. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. There's so many little steps that need to be done to get live. Anyway, guys, hello. Glad to see you guys back. And just to verify that you hear me, yes, you do. So yeah, I see Wujita, you reclaimed your throne as first here. Man, how embarrassing. An audio guy like me forgot to turn the mic on, but I got a little distracted getting set up here. So anyway, for those of you who are watching live, it's almost 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right now. And if you're watching later, then you'll know it's not live. You might have to do a little time conversion to calculate that, but I usually leave these up for a few hours on our homepage. And if you get the notification, as many of you guys did, you can watch this at any time in case you can't just hop on live because you have a life and you're doing other stuff. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are here with me to talk about whatever here. So let's see, what else is going on? You're just thinking about happy, healthy, vegan, Annalise? Wow, you think and it happens. That's the power of thought right there, huh? Cool. So anyway, guys, I want to say I've just been busy all day. If you guys have any videos that you want me to check out, any topics to respond to, let me know right now, because that's what I plan to do tomorrow, to spend tomorrow pre-producing, researching a video to get out to you guys, hopefully tomorrow night, if not Wednesday. Vegeta, you're at the grocery store. Cool. What's my mile time? I'm a horrible distance runner. I'm so freaking huge is one reason, and old is another reason. But I think size is more of a factor. You really don't see too many, pushing 200-pound, elite runners, past like 200 meters or something like that. What is my best mile time? I honestly don't remember, to be honest with you. 6 minutes something or another like that. Or was 7 minutes? I honestly don't remember. I have to go look at my Strava. Hey, Tracy, the moderator is here. Tracy, thanks for joining us from super smoky Central California. It's smoky here too. We've had like unhealthful air quality for days. Not as bad as it is in other parts of the West Coast. But still, yeah, you don't want to be outside like running or cycling or anything like that. Just trying to take it chill right now. Cool. Well, I'm glad you can make it with us, Tracy. Just stay as long as you can. I know you got school. Tracy is a teacher. I know you have school and all, but just stay as long as you are cool with it. Oh, you did miss the Snackopolis or Snackageddon or whatever it was. Oh, Jamit. Hey, how's it going, Jamit? Thanks a lot, Jamit. You're our first super chat tip of the evening. Hopefully not the last. Let's see. Ethics. Being given cupcakes, etc. with dairy. Do you have a question about that, Jammin? About being, sometimes, people don't realize you're vegan. You'll order like a vegan pizza, then they'll hand you like some cheese, some Parmesan cheese on the side, and that's like, no, why do we think we ordered the vegan pizza? I know they're not thinking. They just do that to everyone. They're not thinking, oh, the vegans don't offer them that, so I guess it's our job to kind of train people like, no, I just ordered a vegan thing, or I'm vegan, don't have any dairy. And try not to be rude about it. Just let them know. They probably just didn't even cross their mind, because you and I are really, if you're vegan, really sensitive. We're used to thinking like that, but you got to put yourself in the mind of a non-vegan, and they're not trained or whatever the word is. They don't think like we do. So you have to like teach them how we think. Oh yeah, how dumb. Yeah, of course. Why did I give the vegan like some dairy cupcakes or Parmesan cheese along with their vegan food or something like that? So good point there, Jam. And I think that's what you were talking about here. Cool. Let's see if I see any questions here. Wonka, how can we influence Elon to stop using pigs for his Neuralink? Hopefully he's done. It's animal rights activists need to call him out, because tech people aren't going to call him out. Most tech people are 97 probably percent of tech people are meat eaters, and 97% of journalists are meat eaters. So it's up to animal rights activists to bring up moral issues like that. Because at first, I made a video about Tesla 3 years ago when at a shareholders meeting, some vegan activists who were shareholders made a motion to get voted on, like, hey, can we at least talk about having like some vegan interior options? Because believe it or not, back at the time there were none, which is crazy because you would think if their true stated goal is to help save the world from climate change, and given that animal agriculture is emits more greenhouse gas emissions than all of transportation combined, how can you ignore that with your interiors? But yeah, they caught on. So again, you need like activists to bring that to their attention first, because again, journalists aren't aware of the role, the impact of climate change. I mean that greenhouse, that animal agriculture has on climate change. So someone's got to get it started. Then later on, oh, of course, we always thought that all along. Whatever, as long as they make the change, I'm cool. Yeah, Vegan Jerry, most people don't even consider the animals. They don't even think about animals in any equation. But again, that's how we think, and we can't be mean about it. We can't expect people who are not vegan to automatically think like we do, have animals as being part of the equation. So yeah, so we have to step it up. Copper Cabs Milk Duds. What is the reason why we need zinc? I'm not a medical doctor or nutritionist or dietitian, so I don't want to give you a bunch of BS. I mean, isn't it one of the minerals that we get in food? I've gotten my blood tests. I've never seen myself be zinc deficient. Don't people typically, vegan or not vegan, typically get sufficient zinc by eating enough calories and having diversity in their diets? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Zinc is not something I have ever really put much thought into for me personally, because what I share with you guys are things that I put a lot of thought and an effort into, and zinc's never really been on my radar. I've just never had problem with zinc as far as I know. So let's see what you guys have to say about that. Phoenix, how often should you get blood tests to see if you're deficient in anything? I don't know if there's a certain frequency between blood tests. I personally like to get them every year or every 18 months. I might get a little messed up right now with COVID and trying to stay away from hospitals and stuff like that as much as possible right now, unless you really need to go. And I don't really need to get a blood test. My last one was a little over a year ago. So I'm cool right now, but I really would like to get another one. I say get a blood test as soon as you can. Before you go vegan is best, but if not, if it's already too late, get one as soon as you're vegan so you can kind of see where your baseline is. Because if you wait till you're vegan, like say 3 years or 5 years or 10 years, and you get your first blood test ever, or at least since you're like, a little kid or something, and you see that you're low in say zinc or what have you, you'll say, the vegan diet made me deficient in zinc, and you can't make that claim. For all you know, you were deficient or low before you ever went vegan or ever changed your diet. So that's why I suggest getting a test as soon as you can, so just kind of know where you started. So if you take a test later, you'll know if things have changed due to diet or lifestyle. Yes, Tracy, hit that like button, please, guys. Show YouTube that they should suggest this video. Let's see. Adam, why do people feel better when they eat a little fish and eggs? I'm sure I wouldn't feel a little better if I ate fish or eggs. I saw, it was a Vegan Jerry, some kind of placebo effect. They've convinced themselves that the vegan diet has wrecked their health and there's some missing nutrient. They're eating plants, and if they eat a little piece of egg, there's some magical nutrient in the egg that you can't get otherwise in plants. And if you have a little bite of that, you'll orgasm or have a vision of God or whatever happens to people when they, I'm sure that wouldn't happen to a rational vegan who's not like convinced themselves that their vegan diet has wrecked them or anything like that, So anyway, hey, the Copes are here. Good to see the Copes, the Cope family. Who's my favorite basketball player? What are your top 5? I don't know. You talking about all time or like right now? Right now, as a Los Angeles resident, we're blessed here. LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the same team. Kobe Bryant, Pat in the past. Shaquille O'Neal, Magic Johnson, and leaving the whole LA realm. Yeah, you have Michael Jordan, obviously. So yeah, these are some of my favorite players, and there's a whole bunch more. Those are the ones that just come off the top of my head as being some of the all-time greats. So Turkey, why am I edging out? What does that mean exactly? Yeah, I can't mention Kawhi. Kawhi's not in that same realm yet. He only, he's a really good player. He's arguably maybe the best player in the world. He's up there with LeBron right now. Yeah, I just didn't put him in the conversation as like greatest of all time because I don't think too many people are doing that yet. I'm not dissing Kawhi in any way. I respect him immensely as an athlete and basketball player. Let's see. Have ever tried mono eating bananas? Asked Kim. No, I mean, as much as I love bananas, no, I don't recommend mono eating. Just because I was talking about earlier, like someone asked me about zinc, I said I don't worry about zinc because I eat a wide diversity of plants. I know I'm getting all sorts of different vitamins and minerals and micronutrients from all the different things I'm eating. If you're just eating one food, then you've put all your gone all in on that one food. So whatever it has, you're getting a lot of, and what it doesn't have, you'll be lacking in. So no, I don't. Never monoed bananas, and I don't recommend monoing bananas or any food for that matter. Megan, no, I don't eat honey because if you look at the definition of vegan, which I happen to have right up here, let's see. Oh, there's our website. Let me get to the definition of vegan. You guys don't need to see this. I've read it to you 100 billion times, but it's a way of living which seeks to exclude as much as practicable and possible all forms of cruelty and exploitation to animals or food, clothing, or any other purpose. And it's just a philosophy of not causing harm. It's just animals, but insects I include on there too. Like it's the same thing. You're exploiting insects. It doesn't say people, but why would you want to exploit people? You don't want to exploit animals. You don't want to exploit insects. Particularly given there's other options. You don't need honey. It's like you won't be dead if you don't have honey. It has some magical nutrient like eggs or whatever. Like what I was talking about earlier. There's no magical nutrient in honey, so you don't need it. Secondly, there's plenty of plant-based sweeteners that I love and use all the time, like agave, maple syrup, just for starters. Angie's got a few others that she likes too, like date syrup and stuff like that. So if you want to stick to the core vegan principle of not exploiting other sentient beings, that in my mind applies to honey as well. That being said, if you are having honey, I don't care. I'm not going to make a video calling you out or saying you're a fake vegan or anything like that. I'm just saying for me, that's how the morality applies to the honeybees too. They don't want to work for us and be exploited, just like animals don't want to do crap for us and get exploited. So that's my take on that. Again, there's just like with eating meat versus plants. You don't have to eat animals. There's plants. There's plenty of plants that we can eat. You don't have to have honey. There's plenty of plant-based sweeteners you can have. So that's it. If you fully believe in the moral principle of not harming, not exploiting other creatures, other forms of life for you, then I for me to be consistent, honey is I don't need honey. Don't need it. Vegan Jerry says Ryan and Angie are successful long-term vegans. Thank you, Vegan Jerry. Are you responding to someone else who is saying otherwise? Let me know if someone here is trying to claim that a person cannot be healthy or successful or alive or whatever as a long-term vegan, because I can point to people who have been vegan longer than myself. Just like I'm about a month and a half out from being vegan, fully 100% vegan for 10 years, So, oh, is it Megan? Let me see if I can see anything that this Megan person is saying. Okay, still talking about honeybees. Anyway, cool. Do I believe in aliens? Asked Wonka. Great question. I would like to see aliens. I'm always interested in like scientific evidence for forms of life that exist beyond our planet. even with it, if it's within our solar system, like I saw the headlines about Venus today. I remember the Martian microbes in the 90s, or something from beyond our solar system, or even galaxies. So yeah, I'm open-minded to it. I just personally haven't seen like a flying saucer yet, or a little green man, or anything like that. But I would love to. That would be like one of the coolest things imaginable. But yeah, I don't believe in them in the sense I don't believe that they exist, because I would just like to see one first. I think it's more of a question like, probability, statistics speaking, do I think they exist? I think the probability is much greater for them to exist than some kind of extraterrestrial life than like just right here on our planet. I would hope so, but yeah, I've seen the equations too, where you can calculate it out based upon like, how many stars are, how many of them have habitable planets, how many of them develop life and intelligent life and technological societies, and how long do they last before they kill themselves or perish from some other reason. So it's hard to calculate that, but there are ways to try to estimate that. It's the grays, not the green men, whichever. It's all good to me. I'll take any colored life form from outer space. Let's see. What would I say to someone that uses the phrase listen to your body to justify eating non-vegan food? I don't even know what that means. Like, how can you really, that's just an excuse, oh, just listen to your body. Like if you're eating just plants, all of a sudden your body, how does your body say, oh, I need to have an egg or a steak right now? That's just a dumb excuse. You don't, like I said, you don't need to eat any of these foods. This will be my 10th year having none of these, animal foods of any kind, and I have no cravings. I listen to my body. My body has never, since I've been vegan, said, hey, you need to have a hamburger, bro, a real hamburger. It's like, where does that come from? Not just you trying to like convince yourself or something like that your body's speaking. That's just nonsense. Let's see. Cool. We almost have 100 people on right now and 34 likes. So hit the like button if you just joined us here, guys. Yep, Tracy, you got it. Your foot wants a watermelon. Your elbow wants some oatmeal. Exactly. It's just making nonsense up. I don't even know how to get in a conversation with someone that thinks their body is telling them that they must eat an animal. Like, why doesn't their body say you must have like a Beyond Burger? How can your body tell you that? Like, say your body says, I want a burger. Well, how do you know your body's telling you it needs a dead animal burger, or it could just be a Beyond Burger or Impossible, whatever, How do you know which burger your body's telling you at once? That's just bull crap. Anyway, Megan wants to know, what's my astrological sign? Do I believe in the zodiac? Good question. I am a Leo, a July Leo, if that makes any difference, as opposed to an August Leo, like say Joe Rogan is. Do I believe in the zodiac? I mean, more for entertainment type things. Like, no, I'm a person of science and rational thought. It's like, I'm not saying I discard everything said about like astrology and stuff like that, but I don't like plan my life around it or anything like that. I'll read it. Angie will read something to me. I'll take it for what it is. But when push comes to shove, no, I don't believe in astrology. But yeah, it is kind of entertaining, especially when you get into the more technical aspects of it, how people can really forecast your rising and all your chart and stuff like that. That's kind of fun and interesting, but again, I don't really believe that. Let's see. Anon. Is this a serious question? Does the brain shrink on a vegan diet? Sunken eyes, rapid aging, and gaunt look. You're vegan, by the way. I've seen absolutely no science that says anything of the sort, that vegans' brains shrink or are smaller. Where did you hear that? Is there some study that says that? Let me know where you've heard that. As far as like rapid aging, well, look at here. I was born in 1967, the same year that Sean Baker, the carnivore MD guy, and Joe Rogan were born. We were all born in 1967. Now, honestly, tell me, guys, do me, Sean, and Joe all compared to each other, do the two of them look significantly more vibrant and youthful than I do? You let me know. If I'm just using them as a test comparison. We're all born the same year, and we have different diets. So people say vegans age rapidly. So I ask people like that. So you're telling me that if you look at me, Joe, and Sean, you'll single me out as like a guy that looks far older, this like much more horribly aged of the three. I mean, if so, then, that's your opinion. And I'm not trying to get fish for compliments. I'm just trying to say, do you honestly believe that Joe Rogan and Sean Baker look significantly younger than I am, even though we're all born the same year? Do you just, like, all through this, if they're standing next to each other, go, oh yeah, Ryan's the really old one, and Sean and Joe, they look young and youthful and vibrant. So I see that you guys are sponsored. You don't have to kiss my butt. I'm just saying I know what the answer is, because I know what people my age look like, and Joe and Sean look pretty typical as far as their aging goes for people that are my age. So, if vegan diets age people so rapidly, I've been vegan now for 10 years, I should look way worse than Joe and Sean. I should look horrible compared to those guys, but I think I look at least is the same age as they do, if not a little bit younger. Sam asks, Ryan, you're a musician. What the heck is an arpeggio? Arpeggio are basically notes in a scale, or playing out the single notes of a chord. So that's basically it in a nutshell. It gets more technical than that, but it's not. It's like the opposite of chords. It's the notes of a chord, the notes of a scale, played in succession. Let's see, Vegan Jerry, you're from 1967 as well, and you get women 25 years younger as a vegan. Yeah, I just wonder if like Baker attracts like women and is like half his age. Like, anyway, let's move on here. Yeah, Joe should have me on the podcast, but what for? I mean, I don't have anything really to say. I'm not like the world's most like well-known vegan activist or something like that. I should have some like Earthling Ed on or something like that, That'd be cool. But anyway, or maybe he should have me on, because I've debunked his sorry ass so many times. He probably hates me. Let's see, Josh, any promos for the cookbooks? Well, right now, if you look down here, yeah, we've been keeping Keep It Carb Baby ebook for half price since the pandemic started here in March, and we're going to keep it at half price until life's kind of back to normal. So if you want to get the ebook, 50% off. We're sold out of the print book, even though I'm thinking about maybe making a small run of them in the future. I'm not sure. And Angie's been working hard on the next book, so no promo on that yet, but thanks for asking though. Yeah, we'll have the next Happy Healthy Vegan book out before the holidays for sure. Did I watch John Joseph on Joe's podcast? Wow, I can't remember if I did or not. I've seen him on a few, John Joseph, of Cro-Mags, long-term vegan. He should be dead by now, if you listen to what all these anti-vegans say. I can't say I saw him on Joe's for sure. I'd have to look again and refresh. He wasn't on recently again, was he? I'm thinking of the past. I remember I've seen him on Rich Roll's podcast. But anyway, or at least listening to him on Rich Roll's podcast. Your wife is looking for a printed one. Yeah, we're all sold out right now, Jerry, of the printed copies of Keep It Carb Baby. And see, Tracy, you're responding back to the person saying that vegans age rapidly. You think, why they bring up Dr. Greger? Dr. Greger I never even heard him call himself a vegan. So he's not like a representative of veganism. And he's never made a point of like saying, hey, look at me. I'm the vegan medical doctor who works out and is all cut and buff. No, he doesn't give a crap about that. For Dr. Greger, his idea of strenuous exercise is walking at a moderate pace on his indoor running or walking machine. So I don't know why people say, well, look at Dr. Greger. He doesn't give a crap. I have different interests than Dr. Greger. So I'll have a different physique than Dr. Greger, and depends what sport you're into. You're gonna have a different physique. Basketball players will have a different physique from runners, which will have a different physique from like weightlifters, and so it's weird how people pick on Dr. Greger's physique or body when he makes no effort to really work on his physique or body other than a walking machine. Of course he's not going to look as good as someone who does more than that. It's funny how non-vegans or anti-vegans will like to point at him like, no, he's not the pinnacle of vegan physical excellence or anything like that. That's what the Game Changers shows more than like nutrition facts. You're barking up the wrong tree if you're going to Dr. Greger for like bodybuilding or anything like that. It's just crazy. Not saying it's crazy. I'm just saying that I hear this from non-vegans often. Anon, are we allowed to ask hardball questions? No, as long as you ask in a respectful way. I did say in the title here, convinced me to quit, so you can ask questions. Yeah. No, you don't get banned. The only way you get, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, you can ask some hardball questions, obviously, as long as you ask them, respectfully, and just don't be a jerk. That's it. Like ask a question like you would if you were hanging out at work or school or something like that, as opposed to a fist fight on a schoolyard. You know what I'm talking about. Just keep it chill, keep it respectful. I don't expect all 125 of you guys right now, however are on right now, to agree with everything I say. I wouldn't want that. It'd be crazy, right? So you can disagree with me. Just do it respectfully. Just like when I disagree with people, I do it respectfully. Unless they're already giving me crap, then I'll make them look absurd in my reactions, my responses. So yeah, you can ask questions like that. But yeah, I'm saying let's keep Dr. Greger's physique out of any discussion if like veganism is a win or a fail. He doesn't work on his physique. He walks on a walker. That's nothing. What do I think about the survival argument that if we were in nature, we couldn't sustain ourselves on a vegan diet? Great question, MJ. Well, what do you mean in nature? Like, where are we talking about in nature? If I was, surrounded, if I was in the tropics, you just go and pull pineapples and mangoes and bananas off trees. You could survive just fine. If you're in the middle of the ocean on a rowboat, good luck surviving on any diet, in nature. I don't understand this. And the thing is, this isn't, we don't live in this, none of us live a life, hopefully you don't ever find yourself in a situation where you're surviving in nature. We have grocery stores, we have food delivery services, this is crazy. But you can survive in nature depending on where you're at. But if you eat only meat, depending on where you get dropped off in nature, surviving like in the tropics, you might not be able to survive because all there is fruit. So it's a crazy argument. Are we getting dropped off at the North Pole or what? Yeah, Sean Cope has my rules here right. Just don't talk crap, and you're good for the most part. Just be cool, just be respectful. You know what I'm talking about. Just be a decent human being is all we ask. That's our number one rule here. Be cool. A lot of people think veganism equals privilege. No, actually eating meat is privilege. It's way more expensive to produce meat. The whole agricultural process of growing the crops, to feed animals, to raise them into like livestock that are slaughtered and distributed all across the country or world, that's way more expensive than just humans eating the plants themselves. And really, if you want to prove it to you, what is less expensive to eat? Like the staples of my diet, rice and all sorts of rices. You get a huge sack of rice at the Asian market here for like $10. Let's see, I got a message here. Hang on one second here. Let's see. Yeah, I honestly, it's cheaper than legumes, beans of all sorts, potatoes. And as far as fruits goes, bananas, what is cheaper than that? So if anyone could tell me how meat is cheaper than the foundation foods of vegan diets, they don't exist. So anyway, let's see. One more second here. Yeah, it's 6:22 Pacific time now, if anyone's wondering what's going on. Yeah, I've been on for about 28 minutes. What's the deal with heme iron? Is it necessary for health? Great question, Teresa. Carnivores will tell you so, but if you look at the medical science that I've seen, it's like, no, it's absolutely not necessary. It's the more toxic form of iron. I don't want to get too much into medical. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't put myself out there as one, but basically, I have no such thing as anemia or iron deficiency. I put my blood tests up here. I have been putting them up since 2013, since we started our channel. And my iron readings are always fine. Even though when I occasionally go to a new doctor, they go, "Oh man, we got to check your iron because you're vegan." They see my tests and they worry no more. So yeah, I'm just getting non-heme iron, the plant-based iron, the iron that doesn't lead to the sorts of health risks that have the health risks that heme iron has. So anyway, So yeah, if I'm missing some of your questions, guys, it gets harder once I get over 100 people like I do now. If you really want to ask a question, just ask it again, or you can leave a super chat tip. You just leave a buck or two, it'll just ding on my screen. You'll see it probably too. It's all big and emphasized and everything. I'll definitely see it then. Not saying you have to do that, or you can just leave a super chat tip just because you want to share some gratitude. You appreciate what we're doing here. But that's one way to get the question in front of me. If you're getting frustrated, don't take it personally. I'm just a simple vegan with 147 people on right now, so I'm not going to see every last comment. But that's one way I will see them if you super chat it for sure. I just can't help it the way YouTube has this set up. Let's see. Tracy's, our moderator, is giving me a question from Gabriel. What do I think about parents forcing their children to eat meat when they don't want to for reasons you need meat to be healthy? That's just wrong. And that's one reason why Angie went vegan when if she was a child, or when she went vegetarian as a child. I wish she was in here to tell her story, but I'll tell it. She thought it was wrong. Like, why am I eating these animals for? Your mom and her mom saying, you have to eat meat to be healthy. And she's going, are you sure about that? And what do I think about that? Well, it's a belief that their parents have that you need to eat meat to be healthy, but obviously it's a false belief, or else you wouldn't have successful long-term vegans. You wouldn't have the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, which is the largest organization of health professionals in the country, saying on their position on vegan and vegetarian diets that it's healthful for people in all phases of life, including childhood. So yeah, just parents forcing children to eat what they don't want to eat because of a false belief. And the thing is, we're in such a sad state of affairs right now in the world. You could show these parents the truth, the facts, that you don't eat meat in order to live, and they probably wouldn't care anyway. So, you know, a lot of them will just probably still try to force it upon them. Anyway, Jonathan, would we ever do a meetup after the pandemic? Long Beach local? Yeah. In fact, strangely, ironically, before the pandemic hit, we were thinking, man, we kind of miss doing those old school meetups that we used to do several years ago. We used to do them a lot, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, like once a month throughout the summer months, like summer, spring, fall. They were great times. We made a lot of friends, had some, great times. We were thinking, man, we should do one again. And, obviously now it's not going to happen, but yeah. Probably so. Hopefully so. Yeah, I agree with Tracy. She's still replying to Anon. Yeah, the channel known as VD, like the venereal disease, just makes up complete nonsense. Just watch any of, I think I've made 3 videos now responding to the videos that she's made about me, get this, guy. She made a video that I was losing my hair as a vegan. Like being vegan, eating a vegan diet is the cause of me like going bald or losing my hair. I point out, look, I'm, born the same year as like Joe Rogan and Sean Baker, and I got a hell of a lot of hair, guys, I mean, it's just nonsense. How come they get a free pass for being bald or having thinning hair for their diets? I'm not bagging on them or saying anything's wrong. It's just genetics. That's what causes thinning and hair loss. It's genetics. It's not going vegan. That's just completely ridiculous. She just makes crap up. Just that one video, the last one I made like a couple weeks ago, I was outside in the sun after working out, and I made a face like this. And she froze that frame and made up all these stories about how my face is losing elasticity or whatever she's saying because I'm vegan. Like, no, look, I don't have to have any lines on my face, but here, let me give her some food. If you're friends with VD, that anti-vegan channel, let me just give her some, maybe this will like keep her occupied for the next 2 years. Let's watch her make a video explaining how a vegan diet caused me to look like this. Okay, freeze that frame. Where we're at 33 minutes and 49 seconds in. See, that's what a vegan diet does. It makes you look like this. Okay, so that's how vegan or VD operates. She finds horrible frames from video, freezes them, shows those, and doesn't show the ones where I look like this now. I look all normal, but she'll show this one. So that's how that. If you want to start a channel like that, that's exactly how she does it. She finds the frames where you could do that with anyone. You could find like Brad Pitt or whatever, whoever looks really good in your mind, freeze the frame, and they'll find a frame like that, and then use that. Aha, that's their diet that made them look like that. That's it. So I'll do one more. Let's take my glasses off for her. So if you're watching VD, this one's for you. I know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm just trying to do something weird. There you go, VD. Freeze that. Make a video. Explain how a vegan diet made me look like that. Okay, do that. I want to see what your story is going to be. How a vegan diet made me permanently look like this. All right. So there you go, VD. Food for video making there. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are entertained by that. What's the next video about? Yeah, give me some ideas, guys. That's my plan for tomorrow, is to work on video making for a large chunk of the day. So let me know if you have any people you want me to respond to. I'm not going to respond to VD or anything again right now. But anyway, let me know if there's anything you saw that you thought was like, oh, Ryan's got to debunk this crap. You know, let me know. All right, so do a workout video. I can't really do too much as far as workout videos right now because the air quality is so bad. I mean, it just have to be a boring indoor one. I kind of prefer shooting them outdoors so I can make faces like this and I'm done. You know, like that's what VD did. It was after one of my workout videos where she froze my face and did that. But yeah, the air quality is bad, so yeah, it's not really recommended that you do too much exerting, is that a word? Exercise outdoors right now. Donnie Dark, have I ever played Ultimate Frisbee? Can't say I've ever played Ultimate Frisbee. I don't think I've played Frisbee at all in like the past 20 years or so. Do a video on Frank Tufano. No, I mean, Vegan Gains has the whole Frank Tufano thing handled. So, you know, I don't think I have anything to contribute on that. It's funny, yeah, if VD is waiting for the next workout video, she never says anything about my workouts at all, you know? Like, wow, that's pretty cool for a 53-year-old man or that. Nothing. She just finds me afterwards when I'm tired looking like this, and then says that a vegan diet is why I look like this for when she freezes the frame. Dencona, what is my push-up or pull-up per set record? I'm bad at those. I'll just let you know right now. It's like, you know, strength to body weight ratio for tall guys like me, especially ones that aren't naturally bulky on their upper third of their body or whatever. Yeah, I don't have great upper body strength, and I weigh a lot for my height. So yeah, I don't know, like, you know, like 20-ish push-ups or something like that, you know, when I'm working on push-ups. I know it's pathetic. A lot of you guys probably do way more, but I remember I weigh 193 pounds, and yeah, I don't have the biggest upper body. Hey, Uncle Walt. What is up, Uncle Walt? How's it going? Good to see you. Glad you joined us. Do I skateboard? Asked Wonka. I used to, and sometimes I'll hop on my skateboard to, like, you know, zip down to the market or something like that. But no, I haven't really ridden my skateboard in quite a long time. I just don't want to fall, basically. Okay, cool. I'm glad you think 20 push-ups is pretty good. That's about my record, around 20. Maybe it was 21, maybe it was 19. I don't know. It was about 20 push-ups, you know, something like that. But I was never really going for like how many push-ups could I do in one set. Like a few months ago, I was doing 100 push-ups a day, but not doing it every day. Maybe doing it like every other day, but getting 100 push-ups in. But I'd break it into like 6 sets or something like that. Just do or go until I'm fatigued. Maybe sometimes it was 7 sets. But, you know, I was just trying to get 100 push-ups in, not knowing, knowing I'm not going to do them all in one shot. It's just never going to happen. You know, I could work on push-ups for the rest of my life, and I'm not going to do 100 push-ups at once. Let's see. American bread, meat tastes good. Oh, really? Tracy, why don't you put this? This is what I'm talking about. Trolls like this, someone who's coming here and not being cool, not being respectful. We either ban you or time you out. So, Tracy, if you get a chance, maybe you can get this American bread, BRD person, and just deal with them. Because that's not contributing to our conversation at all here. Unlike Anon was more or less, you know, keeping our conversation going. Thanks, Tracy. Thank you. Cool, our second super chat tip of the evening here. Thank you so much, Ether Dream Seeker. I remember you. Let's see, is zero waste necessary? That's a huge word, and if you're talking to a philosopher like me, necessary is a huge word anyway. Is zero waste necessary for ethical veganism? I'm going to say no, but it's important, but it's not necessary, because I'm really particular about the word necessary. With the impact of trash on wild and domestic animals as packaged vegan foods hurting more than saving? Well, considering, a great question. I'm not one to promote waste. In fact, we live, a very low waste lifestyle ourselves. I've been using my own, like, say, going to the market, my own carry-in cloth bags since the 1990s, guys. Before a lot of you guys were born, I've been bringing my own bags to the market, often walking to the market. But as far as like zero waste, I mean, that's like a goal. It's an ideal to strive towards, but actually achieving zero waste is pretty freaking hard. You have to do some really extreme things to achieve that. So have that be your goal. Try to live as low waste lifestyle as you possibly can. But remember, let's not lose track of the bigger picture here. 80 billion animals are raised into existence every year for humans to eat, for slaughter. So yeah, going vegan is going to have the greatest effect on the greatest amount of animals. And on top of that, you should be mindful of not just over consuming, not being overly wasteful. So is it necessary? No, but you should try to do the best that you can as far as not having a bunch of like waste in your life. That's my opinion. How to fart less? Don't eat as many beans? I don't know. Thoughts on Vegan Gains OnlyFans? I know absolutely nothing about that. I thought I saw him announce on Twitter he was starting his own OnlyFans. I knew his wife had one, Jasmine. Did he make one for himself? I don't know. Don't care. Not saying it's good or bad or anything. I just don't know. Don't care. It doesn't concern me is what I'm trying to say. So is there an American Indian tribe is vegetarian? I have no idea. You tell me if there's a vegetarian American Indian tribe, and if so, or if not, what does that prove? What are you trying to get at? Let's just say there is, or whichever conclusion you want, or whatever way you want to say the truth value of that proposition is. Let's say it's yes or no, whichever serves your purposes best. What are you trying to get at? Let's just jump right to it. Let's see. Darth Vegan. I don't know. Everyone has their own comfortable on this. their comfortability speaking about political issues, either out of fear or maybe just not well informed enough to make political discussions happen. I don't know. I'm going to let everyone kind of decide on their own about that. But I think right now we've kind of gone beyond politics and where we're at in this country, in this world. I think everyone should speak what's on their mind because it's really important. Why do I say happy, healthy, vegan so depressingly? Let's try it. Let's see how depressing this sounds. Hey, this is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan. Now, you guys let me know. Did that sound depressing? Did it sound neutral? I mean, that's how I say it. That's how I say it. Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan. Let me know if in your guys' minds, if that causes instant depression or like dark thoughts or anything like that, gloom. Let me know. Hey, this is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan. This week, we're going to discuss Joe Rogan or what have you. Okay, Amber, it sounds smooth and cool. Okay, I just want to know, maybe I've been doing it wrong for the past 7 years when I say, hey, this is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan, and maybe it makes people depressed. Maybe it sounds really gloomy and you want to cry and bawl your eyes out when you hear that. I don't know. If that were true, I would want you guys to tell me this, right? Like, maybe you guys are just too polite or something like that. Oh, Frank Chen, our comedian, is back. So let's see. What do you guys think? Gloom. You guys didn't think it was too depressing? Okay, cool. Well, thanks for confirming what I had just kind of implicitly believed all this time, that when I say, hey, this is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan, that I'm not saying it so depressed like. So I guess that one person, when he sees silky smoothie voice, here's a silky smoothie voice, for him, for whatever his upbringing, his experience in life, for him that registers as depressing. All right, that's on you. That's, I guess, projection is what that term is. Not dissing. I'm just saying that's what it is. But it's not me. It's you projecting a depressive connotation to when you hear me say, hey, this is Ryan of Happy, Healthy, Vegan. Uncle Walt, great question. If everyone went vegan, how much would affect climate change? Well, so much so, Uncle Walt, that the United Nations has put out studies and reports analyzing the various climate impacts, the greenhouse gas emission impacts of various diets. And their number one most climate friendly, greenhouse gas friendly diet, Uncle Walt, is vegan. Number two, vegetarian. And so, yeah, and combine that with the fact that animal agriculture is responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than all of transportation combined. This is not coming from me. This is just a government statistic. This is from the United Nations reports, actually, too. And yeah, so if everyone were to go vegan, it would have a profound impact on climate change. So like my whole state here in Oregon and Washington State, we're on fire right now. It's the worst air quality ever recorded in these areas here. I mean, if we want to experience that every year, we're just on the right path. We need more people, because this is something that you can do immediately. You don't need governments to do anything. You don't need to wait for anything to happen. Every person, every human right now, unless, maybe there's a few exceptions. Maybe you're in prison or the military or you're in another country. I don't know. Virtually any person watching right now that has access to the internet, that technology, has access to supermarkets, every person that I'm talking to right now has the ability to transform their diet to a plant-based diet if they really want to make some kind of meaningful impact immediately on climate change. Because one person is great, but if we can get a billion people to do it, 2 billion people do it, have an enormous impact on greenhouse gas emissions. Is lab grown meat the future? I don't know. I've said this many times. I have no intentions to eat it because it's meat. It's not like a Beyond Burger where it's plants to kind of look and smell and taste and touch like meat. No, it's actually meat. So I have no intentions on eating it, but I think it's great for people who have no desire to go vegan or vegetarian, but maybe they want to reduce their meat consumption. So I guess that is good for them. It's good because animals don't need to be slaughtered and all the greenhouse gas emissions that come with that. So it's good for animals. It's good for the environment. So we'll have some part in the future, but I don't think it's like the answer or anything. That it's going to be a multi-faceted approach to solving our problems here. So there's not going to be one thing that does it. But veganism is a huge. That could be the one thing possibly there if everyone went vegan. Okay, so Tracy, wow, you're still doing with that same person? Let's see. Um, yeah, I like what Tracy, our moderator, is saying. She's responding to AM. So any statement that begins all those people who ... Anytime I see that in a comment, like all you vegans ... or all you whatever, it's just going to be a bunch of nonsense. What do you call it? Then Tracy called it an overgeneralization fallacy because there's really nothing you could say about all you vegans ... other than we don't eat meat. That's the definition. But anything beyond that is up for grabs as far as like any other beliefs or preferences or lifestyle things, So yeah, that's a pet peeve when I see any sense that begins all you people or all you vegans ... Whatever comes after that is going to be complete nonsense. Yeah, Tracy is doing a great job. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Wonka. No, I don't have Netflix right now, so I haven't seen anything new on Netflix. Is Impossible Meat 100% plant-based? Yes, it is. Even though they found a way to make a plant-based heme iron, which we were talking about earlier, heme versus non-heme iron, they found, because heme iron is found traditionally only in meat products, while non-heme exists in non-heme iron in plants. But they created a way to make heme iron in plants, which is one reason why I'm not too excited about having an Impossible Burger. Not to say I'll never have one. If I'm out with friends and that's the only option, I'll grab one. But I don't actively go out and say, let's buy a bunch of Impossible Burgers tonight. John Nada, there you go. All you vegans ... You know what I'm talking about. Wow, Tracy's answering a lot of people here. Gosh, I'm just slow to get back to them all. Anyway, how to respond to people saying humane killing is okay? Oh yeah, if they firmly, truly believe that humane killing is okay, then Prove it. Show us that you're fine with humane killing. Let's have them humanely killed or their child humanely killed. I'm not suggesting that we really go through with that. I'm just saying, I mean, it's easy to say that when another person or creature, like say death penalty, or a creature like animal in slaughterhouse is being killed humanely, but it's easy to say that when it really doesn't affect you. But if it does affect you closely, personally even, then yeah, then you see immediately that the concept of humane killing is complete nonsense. The bottom line is a sentient being has its life ended without any say in the matter. Didn't want to die, you killed it. Doesn't matter if you like put it in a bed and massaged it for 24 hours and put lotion all over its body and fed it grapes, and all of a sudden, bam, you know, that's really, you know, still killing the creature. Den Kono. I mean, I don't know how to answer that for everyone's got their own, like, you know, insect situations at home. Yeah, we try our best not to harm insects, but it does happen. Often in the summertime, you know, there's nothing you can do. You turn on the water pipes and ants come out of it and they go down the drain. I have no say in that. They were there, you know. But that said, yeah, I try to, when there's fruit flies, we made a video showing you how to make a no-kill fruit fly trap. You just catch them in a jar and release them. Yeah, you know, do what you can, but yeah, you can't be perfect, you know. I mean, you can try, but it's really, really hard. Let's see. Good question, Michael Super Backer. I mean, yeah, the science is out there. The thing is, you know, I don't think people really care about their health. You know, if they would, you know, like, you know, with all the knowledge about how, say, harmful and carcinogenic, say, cigarette smoking is, and now secondhand smoke from cigarette smoking is, why is there still so much smoking in the world? So I don't think, for some reason, a lot of people just don't give a crap about their health. You know, so maybe we need another reason now. You know, if they don't care about their health, you know, they're probably not going to care about animals' lives. Maybe saving the planet might have some kind of pull on people. I don't know. Oh yeah, I almost have 100 likes now. I have 95 likes. So if you just joined, hit the like button. Help bring me to 100 likes right now. That would be cool. Um, Okay, Joseph has a criticism of me. He says, I have a good heart. Well, thank you, Joseph. And your empathy has been hijacked to go against my nature. Oh, what is my nature? To kill sentient beings? We are who we are because of animal proteins. You went crazy without meat, eggs, and cheese. You'll come around. Well, Joseph, you threw a bunch of stuff out there. How long were you vegan? And if so, how long? Because you might not know how long I've been, but just see how long you were vegan or vegetarian before we go any further with that. Before we talk about how my good heart has been hijacked to go against my nature. My nature is I'm Buddhist. You know, I've talked about this many times. I'm Buddhist, and Buddhism is all about compassion. But other religions have compassion too. I'm just saying my nature is not to harm sentient beings. If I'm outside and I'm hungry, and I see a ripe fruit on the tree, or I see an animal, my nature is to go to the ripe fruit on the tree and eat it. My nature is not to go, oh, there's my neighbor's animal. Or say I'm out in the wild. Say I see a squirrel or something. I don't have to go in the wild. They live in our front yard, and raccoons. Should I hunt that? You see, my nature is to hunt squirrels and raccoons because that's who I am? No, that's complete bullcrap. That's an insane fantasy. My nature is to eat plants. My nature is not to harm and kill animals. Not even close to being my nature. Year and a half. So you're vegan a year and a half, and you went crazy. This is going to be in another month and a half will be my 10th year vegan. 10 years. So that's like what, 4 times longer than you were vegan approximately. 10 years vegan, and I've put I put my blood results up here since before going vegan. I had my first, before I started my YouTube channel, I went vegan in 2010. I got my first vegan blood test in 2012. I started a channel in 2013. I've been putting all those blood tests from 2012 up to the present, to 2019, not deficient in anything. I'm perfectly healthy. I'm more physically active and fit now than I've been at any point in my life. So how come, what did you do so wrong as a vegan that you went crazy after a year and a half, as you say. I'm not trying to make fun of you. That's what you said. You went crazy after a year and a half of not having any animal products. What did you do that was so wrong? My wife Angie, she's been vegan 10 years as well. Like our 10-year vegan anniversary is around the same time. But she's been vegetarian since the 1980s, guys, probably before our friend here was born. And she's not going crazy or anything like that. So what did you do? What did you do so wrong that you failed after 18 months? You went crazy? I can't understand. And you said it will happen to me too. Well, when? When will it happen to me? This will be my 10th year. Will it be like 20 years? Because Chris, Vegan Zombie, you guys know him. He's been vegan for like 23 plus years now. Hasn't happened to him yet. I know vegans of 30 years. When will this happen? You guys just keep saying it will happen. Well, yeah, one day I will get old and die or get hit by a truck or something and die. But no one lives forever. My point is, yeah, you just keep saying one day it'll happen. Yeah, one day it'll happen to all of us. Something bad will happen to us. So I see a lot of you guys like Tofu Tuesday, vegetarian since about 1988, vegan for 3+ years and not too crazy. Jennifer, vegan 5 years. Let's see. Yeah, Vegan Zombie is still around. I forget how long he's been vegan, like 20 odd years. He's still around, and he was like a junk food vegan, he said, for the first half of that at least. Vegetarian 23 years. So our person here is saying he couldn't hack 18 months of no animal products. Well, you have people here who've been animal product free, or at least if you're vegetarian, meat free for decades, So this is just complete nonsense to claim. Like, again, how can the American the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics make a position paper? They're putting their reputation on the line, saying they've reviewed the literature and found that vegan diets, properly planned ones, not just eating one food or water fasting for 35 days or drinking urine, eating a appropriately planned vegan diet is healthful and nutritionally adequate for people in all stages of life. Hey, Johnny Bravo, 5 years for you. 5 years for 69 Camaro. Wonka says, Joseph wants to have a call-in. Do I do call-ins? I have in the past. I'm not exactly set up right now, but if he wants to keep asking questions, let's see, Joseph. Okay, you became depressed, lower testosterone, lower sex drive. Well, let me stop you right there, Joseph. Do you remember? Did you get a blood test showing that your testosterone was lowered? And if so, did you have a blood test from before going vegan to show, yeah, it was say your testosterone was 500 before vegan, you went vegan and it was 100 or something like that? Do you have any objective evidence that your testosterone was lowered from going? You need to have facts. You can't say your testosterone was lowered unless you can have a blood test from before and a blood test from after. And I will continue with that testosterone thought. I'm sorry if you guys are sick of me saying this, but I got a blood test about a little over, I think it was a year and a half ago. My first time getting my testosterone tested. I was over 50. I was like 51, 52. And at that age, over 50, my testosterone was 744. And to put that in perspective, that's the average level for a young man, like a 28-year-old man is in his testosterone producing prime. So here I am, then like 8-9 years vegan, and I have the testosterone of a young man in his prime. So don't give me this crap that going vegan lowers your testosterone. My testosterone kicks ass, all right? So we'll see if our friend here had a blood test from before going vegan and after. So he has some evidence, some proof. Because a lot of people just say, oh, I got low in testosterone. And once I push them on it, they never really got a blood test. They just say, well, I can just feel it. I can just sense it. And depression happens to everyone. Non-vegans are prescribed antidepressants every day. I mean, it's just what happens to humans. So I'm saying vegans aren't impervious to all the ills that affect humans. You can be vegan and get depressed. It doesn't mean that going vegan made you depressed, because you could be a meat eater and experience depression. It doesn't mean eating meat made you depressed. It just means you're a human. Vegans have everything. We break our elbows when we fall down. We can get ill. We can get diseases. We can get sick. Doesn't mean being vegan caused it. Just like when, a meat eater breaks his elbow. It doesn't mean it broke it because he was eating meat. How do you attribute the cause and effect there? How do you make the claim that going vegan is undoubtedly the cause of your depression and your supposed lower testosterone? So anyway, TRT is testosterone replacement therapy, Wonka, and that's what Joe Rogan does. Remember, he was born the same year I was. In fact, he was just born 10 or 11 days after me in 1967, and he gets shots of testosterone in his ass on a regular basis to have the same testosterone levels that I have naturally as a vegan. Just saying, going vegan doesn't lower your testosterone levels. I don't know if Joe Rogan needs testosterone, but he said he wants to have the same testosterone levels of a man in his late 20s, early 30s. He just feels that's where he should be for his workouts and his athleticism, and he doesn't want to have the natural levels of a 53-year-old man as far as testosterone. I'm totally fine with having the natural levels of a 53-year-old man because I'm vegan, and my levels last time measured at age 51 or 2 were 744. So anyway, yeah, great point. I was saying there, who said that? That vegan doesn't make you Superman. Yeah, it doesn't mean, yeah, if you're vegan that you'll never get sick, you'll never get depressed. Like, yeah, if I ever catch a cold or flu, then you'll see like VD making one of her stupid videos. Aha, look, he caught the cold or flu. It's because he's vegan. Well, how about like my next door neighbors who have the cold or flu though? I mean, what about them? I mean, is it their diet? It's just, vegans still can have health problems. Doesn't mean the vegan diet caused it. We're just normal people. It's like vegans are set up to this higher standard. We can be perfect. We can't even age. If we age, then VD will make one of her crappy videos about you. Look, he has aged over the past 5 years. Only a vegan ages. Like, you know, you have to be beyond perfect. You have to be like a god or something if you're vegan, or else people are gonna say crap about you. All right, Concerned Mom says, I never get sick as a vegan. Just saying, yeah, I'll get sick sometimes. Yeah, it happens, you know? It happens to people. Some people never get sick. I know, I have a meat-eating friend. He said he's never caught a cold or flu in like decades, you know? It just, and others get colds or flus every year. All right, so anyway, VD, I'm not going to say the name of the channel, but that's the abbreviation, the first letters of the 2 words of her channel. I don't want to give her any more promotion, but I just think it's such a fitting name for her channel, VD, like in venereal disease, because that's really what it is, you know, just a bunch of this like sick nonsense. All right, so yeah, Matt Bailey, if we just hold that same standard to meat eaters, like meat eaters can never catch a cold or flu or age over through time or whatever, you know, like it's only vegans. Vegans have to be perfect. Okay, so anyway, we have some more. Oh yeah, VD could stand for very dumb. Venereal disease, very dumb. Yeah, all those are appropriate meanings for VD, the YouTube channel that shall remain nameless. Let's see. So what else you guys want to ask me here? Now, hopefully we're done with that conversation there. Johnny Bravo. See, you haven't gotten sick in 2 years. Vegan denier. That's a good one, Uncle Walt. Yeah, I like that. Vegetable dipshit. not bad, Tracy. Let's see, Anon. Let's see. You said you're 31. You never eaten meat or fish since May of 2009. No issues. See, that is me as well. There, you know, 2010. So like a year after you. No issues. And I'm not just lying. I put my blood tests out here for all you guys to see, and I do it regularly. Like, has Joe Rogan ever put a blood test out for the world to see? I don't think so. Baker put one up a few years ago, and it was pretty alarming, you know, way worse than any of mine have ever been, you know. So I'm just saying, I put mine out there on a regular basis, complete full transparency that I'm doing more than fine for my age, as now what I guess is considered a long-term vegan, huh? Gabe, yeah, if you're gonna buy a new car, a brand new car, insist you get a non-leather interior. Yeah, plenty of most major manufacturers have options for you. Either they have cloth seats or some kind of like leather-looking sort of material. So yeah. I have a Toyota that's got that, my old Mercedes-Benz. If you want to buy my old 1981 300D, let me know. I'm finally selling that thing. But yeah, that thing has a fake leather called MB Tex, Mercedes-Benz Tex. Yeah, insist on a non. Yeah, vote with your money there. Show the manufacturers that they should not invest in more animal hides. Oh, hey, race lover. Yeah, we're talking about Baker's blood test. We're fine. Nothing wrong with him having the testosterone of a 90-year-old woman. Again, yeah, that's a minor of a 28-year-old man. And I'm vegan. And they try to say, oh, vegan males are all feminine and womanly and not tough or whatever. Hey, I'm the one that has the natural levels of a 28-year-old man as far as testosterone goes. Um, anyway, let's see. Yeah, I saw someone ask about eggs. Yeah, Earthing Ed. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. He just made a video like last week about eggs. Watch that for a more detailed explanation about eggs. Yep, there goes. Yeah, Earthing Ed has an amazing video dedicated to your question, John. Yeah, first easy answer is because it's not vegan. It's an animal product. Let's see. Almac, are Botox injections vegan? Many vegans use Botox despite all the rats that died in testing. Really, curious, who are these many vegans that use Botox? I'm quite curious. I absolutely know nothing, next to nothing about Botox. I thought they're derived from an animal of some, or a product of an animal, a secretion of an animal of some kind. Let me know. But yeah, I can't really tell you too much about it because me and Angie never had Botox injections. But yeah, sounds gross. And as far as I know, there is some kind of animal exploitation involved. Am I correct? Let's see. Um, cool, yeah, Joseph, go watch the Earthing Ed video. Just go to his channel, just type in Earthing Ed eggs. It'll probably pop up his really recent video about that. Let's see, Johnny Bravo was telling me Botox comes from a bacteria called whatever. Isn't there some animal thing involved too? I don't know. Wait, I'm being accused of being a lizard person, Race? Wait, explain more to me how I'm a lizard person. I would love to hear that. There you go, Sam. If you really need to eat eggs, just eat just egg. Yeah, they've been developing that for many years. Kind of like it's like the egg of Beyond Burger, trying to fully capture the flavor, the taste, the texture, the smell, the cooking properties of a real chicken egg. So there's no need to, if you really need an egg, there's no need to involve harming an animal. You just get a just egg and you'll never know the difference. What, race lover? I'm going to be exposed in my reptilian form? What are you talking about? Tracy, there are a few trolls coming on and calling me a drac. What is a drac? I have no idea what that is, guys. Let me know. I missed that. I'm a lizard person. Yeah, Botox is poison. That's what I remembered it being. It's like you're putting poison in your face. No, they're really saying that. Who is saying? What is a drac? Yeah, what the F is a drac? What, am I a lizard person or am I Dracula? Those are two totally different things. I'm not even sure what each one is exactly, but I know they're very different. Dracula? I have no idea what they're talking about. If someone wants to make a video about how I'm Dracula or a lizard person or a Draco reptilian, go right ahead, I guess. It's going to be complete nonsense. Let's see. Nick says, looks like Botox and fillers are vegan but not cruelty free. They are tested on animals. And did that person, thanks for sharing that, and did that person say who these mini vegans are who get Botox? I'm curious, yeah, because sometimes it's accused that I have Botox or Angie has Botox. We don't, but who are these mini vegans that have Botox? I would say I have nothing against it. If any of you guys have Botox or whatever, cool. You know, just something that we don't do, you know, just like I don't particularly like garlic. You know, if you do garlic as a vegan, awesome, cool. You know, I'm not gonna say you're bad or anything. That's just not my thing. Let's see. So, I'm still not sure what the thing is about how I'm a lizard person. Iron Gamer says I'm a lizard person because I'm cool and calculated. I hate to break anyone's bubble. If you guys are still here, the trolls, I'll just be straight up with you. I am not a lizard person. I am not a Dracula or a Draco reptile or anything like that. I'm a human being, just a regular dude, 53 years old. You know, I'm a dude, a human being. I didn't even know I would ever have to like state that. It isn't plainly obvious, guys. I'm a human being. I mean, do I look like a lizard person? What the hell? That's insane. I thought lizard people are like rich billionaires that control the world, and I don't fit that description in any way. No, John, I didn't say there's anything wrong. I said if you like onions and garlic, whatever, cool. That's your thing. I personally do not enjoy the flavors of them. That's my thing, you know. If you like it, cool. So I'm saying if any of you guys are into Botox, cool. I'm just not my thing. Just like garlic's not my thing. But I'm not putting a moral judgment on any of those things. You know, if you're into it, that's cool. Have I read The Vegetarian Myth? Yeah, by that lady, huh? No, I haven't really read it. I remember debunking some of her claims in that keto movie from a couple years back, The Magic Pill, I think it was called. But no, I haven't really responded to her book at all. Maybe it is worth checking out just so I can make a video. Okay, Jade says, in case you're interested, I guess it was a long time ago. Yeah, they are not testing Botox on animals anymore. I guess they know it's safe, so I guess there is some trace of cruelty from the past testing, but, you know, not anymore. Let's see. I'll have the election thing work out, Nelson. Thanks for asking. Yeah, my election was on March 3rd here in California, otherwise known as Super Tuesday. The top two vote getters in my race are in a runoff now. In the November election, I got 5th out of 7th place, so I'm done. It was cool. I should have made a video back then, but I guess that's when COVID started being a big deal, and I just kind of didn't make a video. So anyway, yeah, thanks for asking. I'm done. I don't think I'm going to run for any political office anytime soon right now. So anyway, Sean Cope, someone at work said, "You are vegan? Really? So you eat eggs and cheese, right?" No, that's vegetarian, tell them. That's totally different from vegan. Similar, I guess, but different. Yeah, vegans don't eat that. Yeah, it's vegetarian. How to answer to someone who says being vegan is bad for taking the livelihood from livestock and fish farmers? Well, I mean, it's like saying quitting a typewriter and moving to a computer is bad because you're taking away the livelihoods of typewriter storefronts, typewriter manufacturers. The thing is, things change, things evolve, and farmers they might be a few less farmers for, I mean, no, because we still need plants. You're not taking away, I mean, there's going to be more jobs created by, like, say, you know, all these plant-based food companies. There's more industries, I mean, more foods in that industry now than ever before. So you might lose some jobs in one industry, but more grow in another. People are still going to need to eat food. So that's just kind of silly. It's like, why should I hold out for the typewriter company or the horse and buggy company when the cars came? See what I'm saying? Like, why is one industry so precious? Why do we need to, like, keep the typewriter industry going? Because it's antiquated. It doesn't have a place in modern society, and neither, in my opinion, does eating meat anymore, especially with all the problems, you know, not only for the animals and ethical and moral reasons, but for all the environmental problems as we're experiencing right now on the West Coast. So that's what I tell them. Why do you have a a soft spot for one industry and not another? Why not have a soft spot for all the new jobs that are being created at Beyond Burger, Impossible Burgers, and all these vegan restaurants opening? So anyway, son, can being vegan help you grow your hair back? I don't think so, but I don't. Anyone have an answer for Sun Lee? If, as far as I know, that's genetics. Yeah, I stay away from Gilroy, California. True character. Way too much garlic smell there. Let's see. Yep, Crocs in the kitchen. Change the demand and the market will follow. And no one industry needs to be artificially supported into the future forever. Did I get vaccinations, Ryan? Well, when I was a baby, that's why I didn't get like measles or mumps or anything like that. And I didn't check them out or vet those vaccinations in 1967. I don't think my parents did either. You tell me. Almac, have I ever seen vegan influencers ever cheat on vegan diet? Would I do them in? I have to say I've never seen a vegan influencer ever like eat something that wasn't vegan. And would I call them out? I don't know. I'd have to see it happen to see how I'd react to it. I don't know. I've never really thought about that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But no, I've gone out and eat with many vegan influencers and I've never seen them like, what are they going to do? We're all going to go out together in a public setting. Everyone's like, a social media person and they're going to all of a sudden just put out some fish or something. That'd be really crazy. Let's see. All right, so any more questions, guys? Let's see, I've been on an hour and 16 right now, which is it's helping me out that the Lakers, they advanced, they won their game 5, so otherwise it'd be a Lakers game tonight, so it's cool. I have some more time to work here on live streams in the evening because usually, this would be the time that they'd be playing right now. So this is cool. Let's see. Old Pueblo vegan. Yeah, all the vegan influencers secretly go out to the steakhouse where they gather. No, doesn't happen. If anything, we go out to a vegan restaurant or gather together and bring food that we eat together. So anyway, let's see if you guys have any more cool questions for me here. Am I spiritual at all? I guess that's a tough question to ask, but yeah, totally. I'm Buddhist. I do pretty much every morning some form of yoga. So yeah. I mean, I guess I'm not overboard like hardcore spiritual and look at the whole world through some kind of spiritual interpretation of everything. But no, I definitely have a deep sense of spirituality. No, I never got a 23andMe test done, Johnny. No. Let's see. So, Iron Gamer, am I an Overwatch League fan? Grand finals are coming. I don't even know what that is. Tell me what that is. Let's see. What time do I think it is in Brazil? Let's see. Let's see. If it's 7:12 here, I'm gonna say it's midnight, probably like 12 in Brazil. And he didn't say which part of Brazil. I assume there's several time zones. I'm gonna guess for that. Yeah, you're right, Race Lover. Yeah, if we were to get a DNA test, according to the haters or trolls that were on earlier, it would come back as reptilian genetics, because I'm supposedly now a lizard person or a Dracula. Which was it, Race? Am I a lizard? I was never clear. Am I a Dracula or a reptile? Because those are very different things. And why were they saying that for? I never understood that. Please help clarify what that is. All right, so what's for dinner, Uncle Walt? I don't know. Angie just made us this cool Korean noodle dish for lunch. I forgot the name of it. It's some Korean word I'd never heard of before, so I couldn't repeat it to you. But that was really good. I was Dracula for avoiding garlic. Well, Donnie Dark, are you in Europe? That is quite early. Jim Morrison's the Lizard King. Good point, Uncle Walt. Um, let's see. Let's see. About the guitars in the background. Are they vegan? Hide glue, bone saddle and nut, mother of pearl inlays. No, I'm pretty poor. They're like, like my Fenders. What are Fenders? Like clay inlays, the clay dots. Um, Bone nuts, no. As far as I know, like synthetic bone nuts. So I can't vouch for what glues like Gibson used in 1982 when I got my Les Paul or anything like that. My straps are from Couch Guitar Straps here in Signal Hill, California. All vegan. All their products there are vegan. So I don't know. You can try to like analyze my guitar and see if you find some non-vegan bits in it, but there's no leather or anything like that. Don't know what kind of glues were used. But to be honest with you, I built my Telecaster here. I didn't use any glues. I didn't do every part of the process, but it was a solid body that had been routed for pickups in the control cavity. I don't think there's any glue. They put like nitrocellulose lacquer on top. I don't. Maybe they use some kind of glue on the fretboard. I don't know. Don't know. Let's see. Anyway, what are you trying to ask about? Like a vegan can't play guitar? Is that what you're saying? If there were some kind of glue in a guitar, is that what you're trying to say? Vegans shall be instrument free. We can't put music out for the world while everyone else has the right to. So anyway, let's see what else. Good. Old Pueblo. That painting back there is a old painting of Angie, basically back when she had short black hair. Okay, hey, where's Crocs in the Kitchen? Whose account is Crocs in the Kitchen? I saw that Tracy mentioned them earlier too. So hello, Crocs in the Kitchen. I'm glad you're still here because she texted me that a while ago. I didn't see the account, or is it under your personal names or something like that? So let me in and welcome. Maybe you've been here before. If not, yeah, I do these live streams once or twice a week and talk about any and all things vegan. Jared Cook asked the most important question now. Are the Clippers going to win tomorrow? That'll be an exciting game 7. I'll try to watch some of that. Okay, Crocs in the Kitchen is here. Awesome. Good to see you guys. Awesome. Maybe I think I saw, maybe I did see you earlier. It does get kind of, as I said, like now there's 192 people on right now on this live stream. So once it gets over 100, it's really tough for me. I just have a simple 53-year-old vegan brain. What they say about the vegan brain fog. In fact, I think I'm going to make a video about this, exploring vegan brain fog. Is it something real? Does it really exist? I'm going to analyze vegan brain fog and figure it out once and for all. See if it's something that just anti-vegans are making up. Good night, Area Uncensored. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Okay, thanks, Iron Gamer. That's what Overwatch League is. Okay, I didn't know what that was. Cool. Anyway, yeah, vegan brain fog. That's something that anti-vegans like to talk about. That we all have this thing known as vegan brain fog. Interesting. Like, when you see like say Joe Rogan or Sean Baker, guys that are my age, like they have this like great mind. You just see all this power in their thoughts and stuff like that. Then I come on and I'm all like, this will be a great video clip for VD to use. Here's another clip. If you're watching VD, this clip is for you. That's what vegans are like, right? That's vegan brain fog, but Joe Rogan's all eloquent and articulate, and same with Baker and all that stuff. Yeah, vegan brain fog. So it's a real thing that anti-vegans firmly believe that us vegans have. Yeah, it's true. So I've been giving her, I hope she watches this live stream, because I've given her so many clips that she can use. She can just dedicate the rest of her channel to making videos about me. I'll give her another face to use in case those other ones weren't that good. Let me take my glasses off for this one. All right, okay, VD, are you ready? Get ready to hit pause. There you go. The only reason why, because that's what she does. She just finds the most unflattering frames, pauses it, and says, look how horrible he looks here. The only reason why it looks like that is because he eats a bunch of plants and he needs to eat meat. So I've given you some good frames to pause. I can't wait to see the next like thumbnail. Not that I go and look at her channel, but you know, anyway, I'm just being facetious there. Thank you guys. You like that little crunchy? Thank you. Thanks for the super chat tip there. I appreciate that, and hopefully VD will appreciate all the food I'm giving here, so to speak, for future videos. So she can just, like, you know, the rest of 2020 dedicated to all of Ryan's, you know, weird faces he makes. That, you know, that I think the implications when she pauses it and you look like that, the implication she's trying to get across, of course, is that that's how we look all the time. But it isn't like for like another second where we look like this, like normal again. So anyway, what was that? That was the face, Johnny, that VD, you know, that anti-vegan channel will freeze the frame on to make her crap video saying how, you know, the vegan diet is so horrible that Ryan's face looks like that all the time, or, you know, whatever. Cool. I'm glad, Marilyn, like how positive and carefree I am. I'm just having fun with it because they're so stupid. These anti-vegan channels are just so ridiculous. They just make the stupidest crap up, and there's no right answer. Like one of them saying, like, oh, how about Ryan's blood test? Oh, the only reason why Ryan has good blood tests and is not deficient is because all the meat stores in his body, all the vitamins have been stored up from years of eating meat. Like, no, before I went vegan 10 years ago, I was a vegetarian for 10 years because I'm living with Angie, who's been a vegetarian since the 80s. So she's never, like she said on the last live stream, she's never seen me sit down and eat like a steak or something like that. So I didn't have a bunch of meat stores in my body. They just make crap up. I think they just want to get views and make money, and they can't do anything else in life, so they just try to just lie on YouTube about vegans. Like, why don't you go after like bigger fish, like, you know, go after like BTS or PewDiePie or something like that? Why are you picking on vegans? We're such like low on the food chain, you know? It's crazy. Anyway, Concerned Mom, what are we gonna do with all these anti-vegans? Put them to work? Yeah, they should just get a regular job instead of spending their time, their precious years on Earth, slandering people like me who aren't doing anything like any of the things that she says are happening. It's just stupid. Oh, nothing wrong with BTS, Lady Lex. I'm just saying, if you want to get a lot of views on your video, talk about BTS. Don't talk about some weird old 53-year-old vegan like me. I'm nothing. I'm totally small potatoes. It's just stupid that they make videos about me. You know, but make a video about BTS or any of the members of BTS, you know, that's sure to get you a few tens of thousands of views. Produce, not pills. No, I haven't tried. I don't think I've tried vegan Halo ice cream. Yeah, that's true, Lady Lex. The K-pop army will destroy them. Yeah, I guess that's what we need. We need the vegan army that will go and destroy the anti-vegans who just try to make a living slandering people like me and Angie and others, you know. So stupid. I feel sorry that, you know, I can handle it. I feel sorry that Angie, you know, 53-year-old woman, has to deal with this nonsense. Most normal 53-year-old women don't have to deal with people like making crap up about them and slandering them on video and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that vegan teacher on TikTok. What's going on with that random person? Alex, why am I vegan in the first place? Really good question. It's because when I realized that if you're eating all plants, that animals don't need to die in order for me to live. And think about it like this, Alex. If you could live a life where you don't need to kill animals, why would you choose that as opposed to a lifestyle, a diet where animals must die? Think about that. Why do those animals need to die in order for you to live? Well, you don't have to. And it's not like you're just getting by living, just barely making it by, but you have a vegan brain fog and you're weak and have no testosterone and whatever the anti-vegans say happen. No, if you have a lifestyle that thrives, you're super healthy and everything's great, you're not deficient in anything, and no animals have to die, why would you choose animals dying? Are humans immoral, cruel, horrible people that they would just kill animals needlessly out of like just sheer laziness or whatever? They can't change to a lifestyle that doesn't involve killing animals. That's it. Animals don't need to die in order for you to live. And more, and just as much importantly now, even more so maybe, depending on how you want to look at it, climate change is real. Look at how the West Coast burns down every summer now. In Australia, it's happening too in their summers. Animal agriculture is the #1 source of greenhouse gas emissions. So there's so many reasons to go vegan. So anyway, that's why. No, Joseph, it's not a necessity. Animals don't need to die. They have to so that us humans could only survive but thrive. No, that's complete nonsense. I've been alive 10 years. I'm thriving now at all levels. Any way you want to analyze it, I'm thriving. And health and athleticism, my brain, everything is kicking ass. You don't need, you said this is a necessity. Do you know what the word necessity or necessary means? It means it must occur. It has to happen, without which you'll perish. And this is what you're talking about here. I've been alive now nearly 10 years without having any animal products. So it's obviously not necessary. Vegan Zombie's been alive more than double that now, with no health problems. He's thriving. So it's not necessary. You don't need to kill animals in order to live and be super healthy and thriving. So that's just complete bollocks. You're lying there. So please do not lie on our channel here. Dad used to watch Beavis and Butthead. I know what you're talking about. Just a little bit. Yeah, not too much. Why is that? Favorite vegan ice cream product brand? I like Nadamu. I like Kato, I like Salt and Straw, and some of the Ben & Jerry's flavors ain't too bad either. They're dairy-free vegan ones. Wow, Craig, I remind you of one of your friends in college. Awesome. Cool. Random person. Do I respect people who aren't vegan? Yeah, obviously, yes. Yeah, and I know not everyone in the world is vegan. Yeah, I respect people who are not vegan. Like say, let me think. Like musicians, for instance. I don't know too many of my favorite musicians are vegan. They're not. Anyway, do I still make videos with the blonde woman? You're talking about my wife, Angie? Yes, we just made one last Saturday. From 2 days ago. Go watch that on our channel right now. We were eating a bunch of vegan snacks. Unless you're talking about another blonde woman that I make videos with. Do I take an omega supplement every day? Asked Jacob. Yes and no. For most of my vegan life, I didn't take any omega supplement whatsoever. That changed about 1.5 years ago when I started taking this stuff. Let me take you there. There's our definition of vegan. When I started taking my Clean Machine green protein, this clean green protein. Plus, I took it basically because I was going to the gym and trying to get some more strength gains for basketball athleticism, which I'm still working on to this date. And I came for the amino acid profile, which is pretty much the same as whey, but it all comes from a whole food plant. Duckweed, but it also has a pretty good dose of omega-3s in the form of ALA, and I take this stuff pretty much every day. So anyway, if you're interested, use our code HAPPYVEGAN, just all one word, HAPPYVEGAN, all lowercase, and you can get 10% off of this. I have this essentially every day. The only days I don't have it is are days when I don't make my smoothies. So I'll have like oatmeal, and I don't want to put in oatmeal, but it tastes great in my banana smoothies. But yeah, I have pretty much some form of ALA every day, of omega-3s in the form of ALA. And plus sometimes I'll have DHA as well too, depending on what I'm eating. So anyway, Travis, that sounds pretty tough, Travis. To avoid. I mean, you're gonna kill bugs when you're driving. You're gonna sometimes run over a bug if you're running or cycling. There's no real way to avoid that. So that's cool. I'm not knocking it. I'm just going. It's not practical for many of us to do. What you're asking about there, Travis. Which politicians can I think of that are vegan? Off the top of my head, Cory Booker. Was Tulsi Gabbard vegan too? I can't remember that. I was a politician too, and I'm vegan. I ran on a very pro-vegan platform. Let's see. Let's see, AJ Vintage. I missed the discussion you're having there with Lady Legs, but yeah, there's no viable reason to eat animal products ever. There's absolutely none, or else I should be dead now. 10 years vegan, been putting my blood tests up the whole time. I've had the YouTube channel for the past 7 years. Everything's fine. There's absolutely no reason. Isn't Dennis Kucinich? I don't know, is he still senator? I thought he was vegan maybe too. I can't remember. That's funny, Travis. Russell Harris, what's your question? How much, what do you left and why? Huh? Question. How much, what do you left and why? Try it again. That makes absolutely zero sense. Okay, I was right. Kucinich is vegan. Okay. Yeah, there's a few vegan politicians out there. Let's see. Tulsi Gabbard is vegetarian, you think? Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's why I said maybe Tulsi. I know she was on some spectrum of the plant-based eating of some kind. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Thanks for sharing some more politicians who are vegan. Awesome. See, this is great. Getting vegans into politics. That's what we need. That's one thing I learned when I was running. Like, first I'm going, why am I running for? As a vegan, does that contribute anything? It contributes a lot because we see the world a little bit differently than most people, and that way of seeing the world needs to be represented in politics. We bring a really, just unique perspective that many non-vegans don't have, and that needs to be represented because we're bringing good ideas, good values to the table that might otherwise never get discussed. What do I lift, you think he's asking? Maybe you can ask again, like, in what sense? I mean, I exercise pretty much every day. What is this person really trying to ask about, like lifting or exercising? And I'll try my best to answer, but that's kind of vague. There's so many things one lifts or can lift. What if we could have a vegan president, Uncle Walt? That would be super awesome. Lady Lex is criticizing me. I just don't think it's sufficient to disregard all ex-vegans' experience with the fact that you feel fine. Well, here's the thing. I've responded to many of these ex-vegans, Lady Lex, and every single one of them were doing absolutely, completely stupid things, like water fasting for 35 days or eating nothing but raw fruit for 4.5, 5 years. And then someone mentioned Brian Turner. He's another fellow YouTuber. He in the past had Vegan House in San Diego. Is that what it's called? Where he had a bunch of vegan YouTubers stay with him. He had, like, say, Ravana and Raw Alignment stay with him, and he noticed they didn't eat much food. They were like starving themselves to have adolescent figures. I mean, that's not vegan. Veganism doesn't mean a lifestyle which seeks to create the body type of a 15-year-old. That's not what veganism is about. These people are doing silly stuff. Tim Sheaf is drinking urine, not only his own, but other people's urine, and doing water fasts. None of these people were doing what we call just a normal, balanced, sensible vegan diet. So yes, I can point blame at them. They're doing stupid stuff. I mean, I'm not doing these stupid things. Angie's not doing these stupid things. Like Vegan Zombie has a balanced, sensible vegan diet. Vegan Gains. You're not going to see any of us making a dumb video anytime about how we had to quit vegan because our health is failing us because we were doing stupid crap. So yes, I can definitely say that. I don't know about the rest of the population of vegans who failed because I don't know their stories, Lady Lex. I only can respond to people who tell their stories. So yeah, you're just talking about people in the abstract, people who quit vegan. Who are these people? I don't know. Give me some names, give me some videos, and I'll respond to them. In fact, I just responded a week ago to Mo Salim. You know that guy I responded to? He's the one that said, you know, like, vegans are upset and mad because we're deficient. You know that dude, the big eyebrows? And he did some really dumb things as a vegan too. Why don't people just eat a normal, balanced, sensible vegan diet? Being vegan doesn't mean you have to water fast and just eat only fruit and give up all these amazing food groups and drink urine and turpentine and, you know, not take antibiotics when your vegan gastroenterologist prescribes antibiotics for your gut conditions and says, no, I'm just going to eat meat instead. I mean, again, doing stupid stuff. So that's what I'm talking about, Lady Lex. If you can point specific people, if you want to share a video with me right now, a link, or, you know, just tell me, I'll take a look and respond to them. But all these people that I responded to who quit being vegan were doing stupid stuff. One of the only exceptions was John Venus. I didn't hear him doing any stupid stuff. Instead, he was different from Ravana and Raul Lyman and all these other people, Tim Sheep. John Venus was different because he just had stupid reasons. Like, here's one. I have a child. I'm not sure if it's healthy for my child to be vegan, even though the the Academy of Nutrition Dietetics says clearly that it's healthful and nutritionally adequate for people in all phases of life, including children. But he said, I'm not sure if it's healthy for my child to be vegan, so therefore I myself, John Venus, shall not be vegan anymore. That makes absolutely zero sense. It's complete nuts. There's no logical reasoning in there. Another reason was he said he had judgmental friends. So since he has judgmental friends, he himself couldn't be vegan anymore. Just these reasons make zero sense. So that's what I'm saying. Anyone who's failed, he didn't even say he failed. He just was trying to find the optimal diet. And here's the thing. People like that talking about optimal diet, I immediately see red flags when I hear that kind of language, because optimal diet, like what? You're trying to say there's like the pinnacle? Like, just try different variations of vegan. Just because you're trying to find the optimal diet doesn't mean you have to discard veganism. Just find a healthy diet where you're thriving, which is what I'm doing. I have no need or desire. It never occurs to me, gee, what if there's a better diet? I'm 53, I have perfect blood tests, I have great athleticism, my mind is sharp. What if there's a better diet that made me fly and I could see through walls and you know, I mean, move and levitate objects? I mean, I know Race Lever, our moderator, can do all these things, and maybe he can share these secrets with me, but I'm saying, I mean, everything's working. Why would I want something else? I feel better than I've ever felt in my life. It's absolutely ridiculous to think there's something better. On the Chernobyl diet? What is that? Is that the one that makes me see through things? It's radioactive or something like that? Okay, Adam Schiff, another politician. He's vegan. I was not aware of that. Cool, I'll check that out. The Superman diet. Yeah, leaping over buildings and seeing through things. Let's see, Lady Lex, not telling you to go back to eating meat, but just stop making crazy statements like there's no reason to ever eat meat. Well, please, Lady Lex, you're the one. No, that's a crazy statement. Please give me the reason, a reason to eat meat. Tell me a reason to eat meat. What is in meat or any kind of animal product that I cannot obtain, that's impossible for me to obtain and absorb as a vegan? Please let me know what this magical ingredient that my body has been missing for 10 years that I need to eat meat for. I just want to know, because you're the one making an extreme statement there that you need to eat meat, and I'm a clear example that you don't need to. So please tell me. B12. Well, first of all, B12 is a great one. You don't need to eat meat to get B12. If that were the case, why do they give animals, livestock animals, B12 supplements so that when humans eat them, they'll get some B12? Just don't eat and kill the middleman. Just take the B12 supplement yourself. And B12 is not a vegan issue. I hope you know this, Lady Lex, that 40% of North Americans, we're not talking about vegans, just regular, normal, non-vegan North Americans, 40% of North Americans, that's 2 out of 5 people, if you look out in a crowd, are are either low in B12 or dangerously low in B12. This is not a vegan issue. Every person should be taking a B12 supplement, especially if you're over the age of 50. It's just recommended. If you're over 50, take a B12 supplement. Not just for vegans, everyone. So just take a supplement, and supplements are vegan. It's not like if you take a supplement, it means your diet has failed, because supplements weren't created for the vegan market. It's just so small. It's created for normal Americans who want to get some extra nutrition in their diet. So B12 is not an issue. Everyone should be taking a B12 supplement. Food is not produced in the same way it was, say, like 1,000 years ago or hundreds of years ago. B12 absorption is an issue for many people. Everyone should just take a B12 supplement. So you don't, and first of all, yeah, you don't need to eat meat. Just take the supplement. The same type of supplements that they give the animals, just take it yourself. The supplements are vegan. So there's that argument that you can't get B12 as a vegan. You just take the same supplement the animals are eating. So, okay, so give me another reason, please, Lady Lex, why you think it's crazy for me to say that you don't need to eat meat. I want to hear what's in meat or dairy or whatever that you just can't get as a vegan. Okay, I guess Lady Lex is thinking. Portman listened to her body. See, this whole listen to her body argument. Then how come the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics says that a appropriately planned vegan diet is helpful and adequate for people in all phases of life? That includes pregnancy, in Natalie's case, or any pregnant mom's case, and prenatal life as well. So she was just doing something on her own. There's absolutely no evidence that says a vegan diet is not nutritionally adequate for pregnancy. If you're saying so, you're going against the official position paper of the largest group of health professionals in the United States after reviewing the literature. There's over 100 references in their position paper. So you need to show me some evidence that debunks the official position paper of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Just tell me why is that true? Just because Natalie Portman did something doesn't debunk the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics review of the scientific literature. Natalie Portman is not a scientist. She's not one example. One person doesn't debunk a position paper. I see Wujita talking about heme iron, not an essential nutrient. You can do just fine with non-heme iron. Again, if that were the case, I should be dead by now. No, I don't believe everything the government says, Joseph. That position paper was not written by a government agency. It was written by the largest organization of health professionals in the United States, and they reviewed the literature. So if another health organization can debunk that, I would love to see their position on that. This is the best review of the literature to date that shows that being vegan is nutritionally adequate for people in all phases of life. If you have the studies or a legit health organization that says that is not so, you cannot be vegan for all phases of life. Let's see it. But just don't try to like flat earth and say, you can't trust NASA. NASA is making money or whatever. You can't trust them. They lie. You just can't say that about the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Don't do the flat earth argument. We cannot trust science. We cannot trust people who review the literature because they're whatever, you know. Okay, so anyway, yeah, good point, Tracy Alexander. The reason why plants do why there are E. coli problems is because of cow manure. So anyway, say there are E. coli outbreaks at Chipotle sometimes. How does that debunk veganism? That doesn't. It's just because one restaurant chain sometimes gets E. coli outbreaks caused by cow manure doesn't mean veganism is null and void or something like that. Okay, Joseph, I'm glad you see my point there. Plant Patrol, yeah, you could take a pill. That's hard, man. B12, yeah, it's really that hard to take a B12 supplement. It's really not that hard. much less difficulty involved in raising an animal and feeding it and giving it water and killing it. You know, just take a friggin' B12 supplement. Okay, I don't know if you're trying to debunk veganism, Lady Lex, but you're giving arguments that are trying to debunk veganism. Thoughts on Simnet Nutrition, a fellow vegan YouTuber. I don't watch him all that often, but yeah, from what I've seen, he seems like a cool dude. If he's out here in California again, he should like say hi. We'll chill, we'll work out together or something. Yeah, Johnny Bravo, there you go. Natalie Portman is an actress. You can't cite the example of an actress. Oh, that debunks veganism because Natalie Portman quit being vegan when she was pregnant. Therefore, vegan diets are nutritionally adequate for pregnant women. That doesn't prove anything. Just means she quit right then for whatever her reasons were. Okay, he's in Vancouver. I thought he was West Coast somewhere, but far West Coast. Okay, Vancouver would be it. Yeah, Derek. Derek's his name. Thank you there, Iron Gamer. Let's see. Let me get some more water here. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Okay, I see now for a while I've had over 200 people on. So thank you guys for joining and watching this live stream. And it's hard. Once there's even 100 people on, it's really hard for me to see all your comments. I'm trying my best, but I'm a vegan, a human being, I should say, with non-vegan brain fog. So if you really want to get a comment in front of my face, either ask it again or hit the super chat tip button there. Just put in a small amount, whatever. It'll be on my screen. The little ding will happen. I'll see your comment immediately. So that's one way to get it answered. But if not, just ask again. You don't have to do that unless you just want to share some gratitude for our YouTube channel and our work. That's cool too. Just letting you know that. Anyway, cool. Yeah, Tracy, I've seen Derek work out at Gold's Gym with the big vegan YouTube bodybuilder guys. Yeah, I can hang with them. I mean, I don't look like them. Obviously, my physique's not like them, but I work out, every day. I'm working on different things than those guys are typically. But yeah, I could go and do my workout with them. It will be a little different than theirs, but yeah, it'll be cool. Slam dunk training's a little bit different than like trying to get a giant bicep. Uncle Wall, oh, you liked Angie's last video from yesterday. Have you guys seen Angie's video from yesterday? Her Angie's Animal Friends. It was basically, there's no talking. Just two quick shots of Angie. We're walking around at a place here in Seal Beach called Gum Grove Park. Just a small little nature area that I think was former, it borders oil drilling. There's a ton of oil extraction still going on here in Long Beach. So it's just it's somewhere we run out to once in a while at sunset. So check that out. Yeah, in fact, a lot of these animals in her video, I found them first. I ran back because I was jogging. I said, hey, check this out. There's like these weird things over here. And she goes, oh yeah, they're moles or voles or whatever. I didn't know what those were. Anyway, that's where it was. Gum Grove Park, Seal Beach. Let's see. Yeah, totally. Oh, Pueblo Vegan, that's a great. Those are great suggestions there for collaboration. Hinch Herbivore and Crocs in the Kitchen. Where is Crocs in the Kitchen located? I know Hinch Herbivore is in England, so collaboration in the classical sense would be a little more difficult. But I assume Crocs in the Kitchen might not be as far away. Let me know. Let's see. St. Louis. Okay, I knew that was a little bit closer to me than England. Cool. What's my position, Al, on mock meats and cheese? Like fake meats and stuff? We don't eat them that often. In fact, there was a period in our vegan lives where we really pretty much never had them unless we went out to like a restaurant or something like that. But now we'll have them a little bit more, like, maybe like, like some kind of seasoned tofu or seitan or something like that. That's cool, I prefer to stick more with the whole food stuff, but some seasoned tofu isn't really straying from that terribly far or anything like that. Okay, Crocs in the Kitchen, confirmed, St. Louis, awesome. We'll try to figure out some way to work together sometime, guys. That'd be cool. I imagine when the world opens back up again and there's Veg Fest, I saw you saying you were going to present at Veg Fest St. Louis. we'll try to. We know the people who run like VegFest LA and SoCal VegFest in Orange County. So once the world opens back up, we will try to see if we can get you guys involved in that somehow. We can meet up then. That's one way to get meetups happening and collaborations happen, is to kind of base it on a some kind of vegan event like that. But yeah, next year at best, and I don't think there'll be an LA Veg Fest next year. There might be a SoCal Veg Fest in the fall of next year. So anyway, we'll just see how it all works out. Cool. You got your wish there, Old Pueblo Vegan, hopefully. That'd be cool. I'm sure you guys would love to come out. They're fun. These Veg Fests are cool. Russell Harris, do you have any grandchildren and why? Well, Russell, that would be really difficult to have grandchildren if you didn't do the necessary intermediary step of first producing children who would go on later then to produce grandchildren. So no, we have no grandchildren, but we are of proper age. Technically, we could be grandparents. Kind of young grandparents, but it's mathematically totally possible. Wall, what other celebrities are vegan? I don't try to pay attention to vegan celebrities because, I don't know how to say this kindly. They're just kind of usually flaky. I don't want to like say some actor X or actress Y goes vegan, make some video. Yeah, thanks for coming on. You're on board. You're a brother or sister now. Cool. And then a year later they quit being vegan for some weird reason. So I don't know. I really don't care about celebrity vegans. I mean, if they are truly in it for the right reasons, meaning for animals, meaning animals not needing to kill animals and harm animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. If they're truly there for that reason and want to use their celebrityness as a platform, that's awesome. But all too often, most of these people I see the celebrities are there to like be skinny and lose weight, look good for a bikini shot or whatever, be thin for acting. So I don't try to put too much stock in the celebrities. But if they're really into it, like Joaquin Phoenix, yeah, there's a great one there. Yeah, I'm not dissing Joaquin in any way. He's hardcore, old school, awesome. After he won his Oscar last year, he drove straight, because it's on a Sunday night, drove straight from Hollywood to Vernon, South LA, where every Sunday evening activists gather at the Farmer John plant when they deliver new pigs for the slaughter. He went straight there. He wanted to use his platform, the publicity he's getting, the attention from the media, and focus on what he was doing that night. So kudos to him. He's real. You're not going to see him make a stupid video. Oh, I can't be vegan anymore because of blah, 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 whatever, because of my brain. I was getting vegan brain fog because my dad hit my head on the tree when I was a kid, so I had to eat fish, or whatever Miley was saying. How old am I, Russell? I'm 53. Cool, Race. I see you're discussing some oyster physiology there. Yeah, they're not plants. That's the thing. Oysters are not plants. So the thing is, you don't need to consume oysters. Again, it's one of these things. Was someone asking, do vegans consume oysters? No, because they're not plants. We eat plants. And it's not like oysters have, again, like eggs or whatever people like to bring up. There's not some magical ingredient in oysters that you must eat. If you don't, you will fail as a vegan. I haven't had any seafood, anything from the ocean besides kelp, and algae for 10 years now almost, and I'm doing fine. So yeah, you don't need to consume oysters. I'm not sure why people get hung up on these fringe extreme areas. Is it a plant or not? But no. Produce not pills. Do we ever buy processed foods for the house? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, someone was asking about mock meats earlier. I forgot. We've been ordering from a food delivery service called Imperfect Produce. We have a promo code too. I forgot what it was, but anyway, not a promo code, but just use our code. You get $10 off, and we're not sponsored. Just anyone could sign up for it. We just signed up as a normal person, not an influencer or anything like that. But what was I going to say? We, in addition to the imperfect produce, they'll have big fruit or small vegetables, weird things. There's nothing wrong with them taste wise, but they also have some non-produce foods as well, some chow cheese, which we'll get sometimes to put on some some kind of maybe maybe follow your heart, some kind of fake meat thing. We'll make a little sandwich or something like that. So yeah, we get some. It's not the dominant part of our diet by any stretch, but yeah, we get a little bit. Hey, Angie's here. Yay. I was just talking about our imperfect produce situation. What is our code so we can share it with people? Again, I'm letting them know we're not sponsored, we're not influencers, we're just normal people that have an imperfect produce code, which is cool. Like I said, they send you produce that might be rejected by restaurants and stores because they're too big or small or something like that. Something unsightly about them. Yeah, Angie's here. Angie's here. Say hello to Angie, everyone. There's the link. Angie's put in there. $10 off your first Imperfect Foods box via the link that Angie's put there. So if you're interested in doing it, I'm not sure if it's in every city in the United States or not, but yeah, a lot of our viewers have seen us doing it. You know, we've put it on our Instagram. You know, Angie's shown it. That's her thing. Follow her on Instagram. Happy Healthy Vegan Guys. And follow me, Ryan Lum, on Twitter as well. But anyway, yeah. There is Angie. Yeah, produce, not pills. Yeah, Imperfect Produce sells imperfect produce, as the name implies, and they have some processed foods too. I tell you, I go get some like a vegan meat of some kind for sandwich making, some chow cheese. You can buy potato chips. You know, they have all sorts of things on there. Bread. You know, but yeah, they have produce and then like the non-produce stuff. Water dragon. Mexico is Central America. I know that one. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know that, Conrad Taylor. Thanks for sharing that information there about Rosario Dawson. I was not aware of that. Let's see. Do I wants to know if we know a vegan baby food YouTube channel? No, I don't know one, and I'll answer for Angie too. No, she doesn't know one either. I really speak for her. I'll let her speak, but I'll just save her the trouble from typing. I know she doesn't know of any good vegan baby food channels. Huh, Tracy. Well, yeah, I know Mexico is part of NAFTA, but I'm. Let me just Google this, guys. Mexico is Central. Let me type it in. Okay, Tracy is right. It's not part of Central America. All right, I stand corrected. Yeah, because it is part of NAFTA. That'd be kind of weird to call it that. All right, cool. I was wrong. Thank you. That's not my specialty or anything like that. I was just going out on a limb. All right, cool. Not a limb. I don't know what to call it. It was my belief. Yeah, really part. I just looked it up on Google, and I assume Google's not lying to me. Why'd you ask me that? What did it have to do with the conversation? Yeah, Tracy 1, Ryan 0. Okay, Russell, how come you type in all caps there, Russell? It's really weird. But anyway, question: do you have any dogs, and what are they, boy, and why? No, no dogs. Um, okay. Tracy will throw down anyone on geography. I'm usually pretty good at geography, Tracy. I did blunder that one really badly though. I don't know, we could have a geography. What you call it down? We could do a geography off with me and Tracy if we want. Okay, we can't use Google or anything. If anyone wants to ask some questions about Latin American geography for me and Tracy, let's do it. But yeah, I promise I'm not going to use Google. You can see my hands here. I'm not going to ask Siri or Alexa or anything like that. So let's do it. If anyone want to do a Latin America geography or world geography for that matter. Who's my favorite YouTuber other than Angie? Wow, that's a good question. I don't know if I have a favorite YouTuber. Maybe right now I like JaVale McGee of the Lakers. You know, he's the vegan and he's been making his life in the bubble. What about Run BTS? Wait, Angie's telling me something. Huh. I don't know what she's saying there. Let's see. Is that a question, Pipo Vegan? That doesn't make any sense. Is West Coast of South America E? I'm not sure what you're asking there. Oh man, I'm missing the question. Shoot. Damn. Uh, what is the capital of Bolivia? I don't know that one. Tracy, you want to have it that one? Okay, I'm losing this one. Let's do another one here. Um, let's see. Vegan Jerry is already an expert on geography. Really? Okay. Old Pueblo, is the west coast of South America east or west of the east coast of North America? It's to the west. The west coast of South America is the same west coast of the United States, and both are to the west of the east coast of, say, the United States, or the east coast of anywhere in South America. So I got that right. Seriously got it right, too. I did a long-winded explanation of why that's so, though. Okay, so we're doing good on that one. We both got that one. Rick wants to know a restaurant concept I'd be excited to see happen. As long as it's vegan, I'm cool with that. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, though, that would be cool and novel. Who named Long Beach, Uncle Walt? No idea. It's a really long beach. It seems pretty appropriate. Sao Paulo, right? Is it? Shoot. Oh, man. Is it Sao Paulo? I'm going to... We'll let Tracy answer too on that one. I'm not touching Google or anything like that. Oh man, you probably got me there, Tracy. Lima is Peru. Lima is not in Brazil. Peter, hey Peter, how's it going? Thank you so much for your super chat tip there. Much appreciated. You're asking, how bad is the smoke where we are? It's come all the way up here to Victoria, British Columbia. I saw that. I saw that Vancouver has got some of the grossest air in the world right now, like the #2 most air pollution in a city in the world right now. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. I'm not going out to like run or jog or anything like that. If you're into the numbers, like the air pollution numbers, ours is like about 160 right now, the air quality index, I think it's called, which isn't bad. I know in other parts of California and Oregon and Washington, it's like 250. So, you know, it's all relative. It's we can see the sun more or less. It's like, it looks like a thick kind of a haze. Like, it's not foggy looking, but it's kind of hazy looking outside. So, yeah, it's really bad though. Like, who knows when this is all going to end, because most of these fires are not even close to being contained yet. So this can go on for a while. So yeah, we just all got to hang in there, and more reason to get people to go freaking vegan, because you know, this is people that lived on the West Coast like I have for my whole life. This is not normal, but it's the new normal. This started maybe about 4 odd years ago. Remember when Dr. McDougal's house burnt down in the fires a few summers ago? This is starting to become the new normal, where all of like the wooded parts of central and northern California and into Oregon burned down. It wasn't like this 10 years ago. It wasn't like this 20 years ago. It wasn't like this when I was a kid. This is all due to climate change. And one thing we all can do, that most of us here have done, is to not eat animals anymore. You know, so more reason to go vegan, or at least vegetarian. Oh, sorry to hear that, lady. Like I know there's evacuations all up and down the coast, all up and down the West Coast, you know. So yeah, here we don't have the, here I live in an urban jungle, which sucks, but the good side is that there's not any, like, you know, there's nothing like as far as like, you know, nature to burn. There's no forest, there's no open areas that have a bunch of dried brush. So yeah, there's the plus and minus to living in a big city, I guess. All right, so anyway, oh, Crocs in the Kitchen going. Thanks for joining, Crocs in the Kitchen. You can come by anytime and chill with us here on a live stream. And if you guys live stream, I'll hop on your guys. I'll sub to your channel. So anyway, let's see. We got any more questions here? I've been on 2 hours. I don't think I should stay on too much longer. I should go back and rejoin my wife. She gave me a great idea today though, for a live stream. She's following a I don't know what to call it, a Korean YouTuber, speaks really, really good English. And he just did, I think he's finishing up a 24-hour live stream. I think he just hit 100,000 subscribers. So he's all stoked and did a 24-hour live stream. I'm going, huh, maybe I should do a 12-hour live stream. Would you guys be into that? Would you guys like to see me do a 12-hour live stream? I'll have to see what he did, the Korean YouTuber, to see how he kept it different. He went to sleep, actually, just left the camera on while he took a little nap for his 24-hour live stream. I don't think I'll have to do that, but what would you guys think of me doing one day, planning a special 12-hour live stream? Would you guys like that? Okay, I see AJ Vintage would be down. Could I survive a 12-hour live stream? Yeah, I think if Angie helped me, like it brought food time to time and stuff like that and water, I think it would be cool. Sigrid Kelly says no. And a few of you guys are saying yeah. All right, cool. I'll consider doing a sometime soon, like in the next week or two, doing a 12-hour live stream. I think that would be kind of cool. Uncle Walt's down. Awesome. All right, I will do you don't have to watch the whole time, obviously. Just come in and check on me a little while. Watch for a few minutes, go do your thing, go to work or school or whatever you got to do. Come back, hang out with me a little bit, So we'll do that. We'll do a 12-hour live stream one day. I think that'll be fun. All right, cool. Hey, Joseph Michael. All right, I will definitely. I'll do a 12-hour live stream. I'll get mentally prepared for it. It won't have to be a special occasion, even though it might be cool if I have a couple guests lined up to talk to, online. Maybe I get Hinch Herbivore and Vegan Zombie back again, and some of my friends like that. So, cool. We'll do it. I'll do a 12-hour live stream. I guess the next question in my mind is I got to figure out which 12 hours I'm going to do it. But I'll do it. I'll get it figured out. We'll do it. Maybe I'll do it like my time, like Pacific time, noon to midnight. That sounds pretty reasonable. I can capture a lot of the world as those 12 hours go by. So maybe I'll do that, noon to midnight. What is your idea, Race Lever? Let's see what Race Lever's idea was. Okay. Ryan, I told you just get a headband cameras for you and Angie and stream nonstop for 24/7. No, we like our privacy. I don't know. Do they make headband cameras? Angie said the guy that she was watching, Chan, had a neck brace phone holder. Huh. Yeah, you have a good point, Lady Lex. I might get vegan brain fog on a 12-hour live stream, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm just going to go for it. I'll have to pace my energy. I won't be able to get too excited and all that, Ryan oversaturation. That's what it'll be. But I said you don't have to do that. I mean, just watch the whole time, obviously. Do I shower at the gym after my workout? Produce, not pills. Well, first of all, the gym's closed down, but before it closed down, no, never. Just come home, have my smoothie, and then take a shower after that. It's like, yeah, I mean, if I had to go to work, I know people that go to work after, often I go take a shower after playing basketball, whatever. I just have, like a 10-odd minute drive home, and then it doesn't matter. I'm going to make a smoothie anyway. I'm not going right to work or anything. That's a good idea, Peter. Some kind of fundraiser. Yeah, I'll look for some kind of cause to help out what's going on right now with all the fires. Yeah, maybe a Red Cross or something. I'll figure it out. I'll do some research into that. Let's see. Vegan potluck. I can't really have people come over right now. So 12-hour dance live stream. That would be a little too much energy. Oh, cool. Joseph Michael just ordered the Clean Machine BCA. I hope you use my code Happy Vegan. Ooh, wrong one there. Yikes. Let's see if I got it up here. Yeah, here's what Joseph ordered here. The Clean BCA's branch chain amino acids. They sent me some of this too. I don't really use it all that much. I think it's probably better for people who are into really lifting, like bodybuilders trying to put on a lot of mass. I feel just fine and getting great results with just the clean green protein. So anyway, yeah, use our code Happy Vegan at Clean Machine's website, Clean Machine Online. In fact, let me put a link to this, and they'll give you, I think, $10 or 10% off. I forget. I'm a horrible brand ambassador. I forget what it is, but here it is. Yeah, use our code Happy Vegan, all one word, all lowercase, And yeah, 10% or $10. I can't remember. Damn, I'm horrible. A horrible person. Probably getting vegan brain fog now after 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 36 seconds of a live stream. Russell Harris, there's your odd uppercase questions. What is my favorite exercise machine and why? I don't use exercise machines, especially right now at home. I don't own any exercise machines. But when the gym was open, again, I didn't use any machines. I was using, I was playing basketball, obviously, working out on the basketball courts, not just playing games, but actually working out on the courts, like jumping and stuff like that, and working on skills. But as far as weights go, I always used free weights. Couple times I used a bicep isolating machine, just a few times, but not much. It's usually I'm using free weights, bicep curl free weights, dumbbells, barbells, stuff like that, using the squat rack, not even the Smith machine, just a plain old squat rack for like squatting and deadlifts. But yeah, I didn't really I don't really have any machines that I used. Oh, I'm still on this dumb thing. My bad, guys. My bad. Getting the vegan brain fog for sure. Protozoa pills. No, we don't have a Costco membership. So haven't been to a Costco in a really, really, really long time. Yeah, I fixed the screen. My bad. I'm getting vegan brain fog. It's real. Someone can make a video about it now. Like Ryan, 2 hours and 50 minutes into a live stream, started making mistakes. He has vegan brain fog. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some kettlebells. That would be cool. I just have some dumbbells and body weight stuff here, but I've been doing a lot of research, trying to learn more about how different exercises I can use with my different dumbbells here. So I found, different ways of utilizing them to work on stuff I need, be it for leg stuff, like elevated reverse lunges, or making my lunges like more difficult using my dumbbells. I found different ways to work on like upper body with my dumbbells. So it's coming along. I don't even have a pull-up bar or anything like that. I don't even know if I can really do many pull-ups anymore. Maybe I can now, because hopefully my elbow is healing. I still feel it though. One time I fell while jumping at the gym, and I landed on my elbow, and I didn't think too much about it, but I noticed ever since then pull-ups really hurt on the right elbow. Left one's fine, so I just kind of given up pull-ups. Yeah, live stream is tiring energy. It does take a lot of energy. Plus, I was getting really animated earlier, debating some people and stuff like that. 10 pull-ups. Yeah, I don't think I do 10 pull-ups right now because I haven't tried pull-ups in probably a year or so. Yeah, I'd have to get back into it. I'd really have to see if my right elbow is okay now. I don't know. One arm pull-ups with the left hand. That sounds awesome, but I tell you, a person, my height, I'm 193 pounds. My strength to body weight ratio sucks. I have a lot of weight considering how big like my shoulders and biceps and chest are. So that could be tough. There's a way to assist it at first and then kind of build up to being able to do it with one arm. Because yeah, that sounds really, really, really difficult. Talking about my guns here, guys. Here's the guns. You want to see the guns? Yeah, I'm not like focused on biceps, obviously. That's not my. Actually, I'm more into triceps. You can kind of see the tris right here, guys. See them? The tris right there. But yeah, I'm not focused on upper body, obviously, since I'm into, I'm training for basketball athleticism. That said, I do work the upper body out as well. Yeah, vegan guns there, Uncle Walt. I'm just coming along, I have a long, lean body. I don't have like a short kind of squat body type. My body is long. I have long arms. It's, it takes a lot of effort to like look really buff on a big, long arm like mine. Hey, Enair DAA, I'm sorry I mispronounced your name there. Wow, thank you so much for your super, super generous super chat there. The most generous one of the day. Thanks so much. Let's see what you're saying. Hey, HV. Are you being affected by the wildfires right now? Have you noticed any changes in wildlife around our house because of it? Love our videos. Thanks so much for asking about inquiring to our safety and how we're doing right now. We live in a very urban sprawl environment here, so there's really no hills or mountains or open areas to burn around here. I mean, there are fires in Southern California, but they're far away near mountain communities like Pasadena, Monrovia. We have friends out there that are dealing with evacuations. So yeah, we're physically safe here. We're still getting bad air quality. It's unhealthful right now. 157 was the reading I saw last, which is better than friends we see in Northern California and Oregon and Washington. So basically, yeah, we're just trying to stay not too active right now. I'm not doing any running or cycling or anything like that. As far as wildlife around here, they're normal because they're not in any danger. Maybe they don't like the air. If anything, I haven't noticed any changes in behavior of the cats that live in our yard, the squirrels, the opossums, the raccoons. They all seem happy and joyful as ever. So yeah, life is kind of normal here, except for every day. It's not really that sunny. It's like a really just like a moist looking day, even though it's not moisture. That's what it looks like, a really thick kind of haze in the air, I guess. But thanks for inquiring about our health, and we're doing great. So yeah, thanks for your super chat tip there. And anyone else that wants to try to get a question in front of my face with I had 200 viewers there for a while. It's hard, once I get over 100 even, to see your questions. So that's one way to get it in my face. And it's just also like how do I mispronounce your name there, or pronounce your name? Ina art. Anyway, that's just want to show some gratitude for our channel here. That's cool. Thank you so much. Waltz, does the ocean breeze blow most of the smoke away? It's okay in Hermosa for that reason. Yeah, you guys get a better ocean breeze in the South Bay there. That being said, yeah, it does help here. I'm sure, further inland a few miles it's worse, but that does help. We do feel the ocean breeze, but it's not enough to blow all the gunk out of the air. I saw a map of Southern California's air quality, and the bad air from the smoke from the fires is affecting even the islands offshore, like Catalina and stuff like that. So you really can't get far away enough right now. It's just like there's so much smoke in the air right now. It's in effect its own weather system. It interacts with the approaching low pressure systems that are coming towards us. So there's nowhere to run right now. Basically, we just all gotta be patient and just hope it doesn't get any worse. Russell Harris, you sound a lot like Kay. You sound like the person Kay. That's their name. They ask all these kind of random questions. And usually in all caps, I think, too. I'm starting to think Russell Harris is like an alternate account of our longtime viewer, Kay. So let us know. Hey, Big Squirrel Nuts, how's it going? 69 Camaro, are we walking distance to the beach? Hell yeah, walking distance, yeah, jogging distance. Yeah, it's where I usually go running towards the ocean. Hunter says, your girlfriend just came in and asked how long we chat with a vegan. If you want to chat with a vegan or your girlfriend wants to, go for it. That's why I'm here. That's what the title of the show says. Ask a vegan anything and convince me to quit. Oh, Kay is on tonight. Oh, there's Kay. Wow, Kay is on. That mind blown. So I don't know. Wow. Kay, you found your soulmate here with Russell Harris. You guys kind of ask these random questions. Wow, interesting. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out something that's kind of interesting. Running out of my water, which is a sign I will not be on too much longer. This will not be my 12-hour live stream today, which I think you guys convinced me I should do. Let's see. Any other questions going on here? Oh, William, you said your dog got sick from the water outside. Yeah, it's dirty, huh? A lot of ash falling in water. We leave some water out for the animals, the cats, the possums, the squirrels drink from it. Fortunately, it's under a porch and it's doing pretty good. But yeah, Jaden, you want another Snack-ageddon again sometime. Yeah, we ate, or at least tried a lot of those snacks. So I don't know. We'd have to accumulate another pile of snacks, which takes a lot of time. Sean, the gender reveal party story, that's true of one of the fires. And there's dozens of fires happening right now. So yeah, someone had a gender reveal party during the holiday weekend, 100-degree heat wave, and they exploded some explosives over some dry brush and started one of the fires. So I was just one of them. Yeah, but I mean, it's horrible. It's done a lot of damage, and it's not put out yet, from what I understand. Wow, you're starting Luna Moon. You're starting to see the smoke all the way in Chicago. That's crazy. See, I tell you, it's like a weather system unto itself, having so many fires at the same time here on the West Coast. Wow, that's crazy. Um, I don't have no idea what happened to them produce not pills, if they were fined or jailed or something like that. They're just using bad judgment for sure. Hey, Jennifer Mobley, thank you. Thank you for your super chat tip there. Much appreciated. Let's see. You said I should check out Lost Coast Outpost and watch some drone vids from Wednesday over Arcata and Eureka. Cool. I'm going to copy that right now because I'll forget it because, vegan brain fog, that's what they say. Lost Coast Outpost. And I'm going to copy that into... Okay, cool. I got it into another browser here. Oops. Bam. Sweet. I will watch that. Yeah, Jennifer, you're the one from Eureka, right? Or Arcata, at least. Yeah, you guys know that we love it there. But yeah, I'm sure it's horrible up there. You guys are in the thick of it there. The fires are all around your area there in Northern California. So yeah, it sucks because this is like, a great time of year to be up there in Arcata, Eureka. It's like, not quite winter yet. It's like, this is like the best time. It's not as foggy, right? But now it's all gross. Have I ever been to a dispensary? Yes, I've been to several dispensaries. Yeah, for sure. There's a new one that just opened up like almost like, like a couple blocks away from here. If you were a talented football thrower, you might be able to hit it from here. Who knows? Uh, let's see. Plant Patrol. You can't see it because it's dark here in Colorado, but you can smell the smoke. That's what we kind of have more here too. I bet Uncle Walt's the same too. That, like when I wake up in the morning and check it out, I go outside and I kind of a slight smell of it. It's not that overwhelming, and it's just kind of a gloomy, blocked out sun, kind of solar dimming situation. Deep Rock, hey, thank you for the super chat tip. And yeah, like what Deep Rock did here too. If it's I have 170 people on right now. If I'm not seeing your question, it's my bad. But I only could process so much information, even with my super sharp vegan brain. But yeah, you can always leave a super chat tip, and I will. It'll be flashed in front of me. I will have no reason but to see your question. So that's one way to do it. So Deep Rock, thank you. And he said, maybe you answered the question already, but your thoughts on Dr. Avi and Vegan Gains debunking whole food plant-based diet reversing heart disease. I haven't watched any of these videos. I saw Dr. Avi debating on Vegan Gains' channel about a month ago, maybe. Vegan Gains was just moderating. I didn't see Vegan Gains do any of the debunking. But so no, when they were talking about it, I did have some questions, but they weren't going to answer my questions. They had like hundreds of people on. So I would like just to speak with Dr. Avi in private, and or it could be in public, whatever. I have nothing to hide. I just want to. I just have a few kind of follow-up questions, but it's really more my bad. I haven't been following all the videos that Avi has made. I haven't just saw that one debate with Vegan Gains a while ago. I follow Avi on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Ryan Lum. But I follow what Avi's saying on Twitter. But you only can say too much. That not only so much with 144 or whatever characters you got on Twitter. But yeah, I do have some questions I'd like to ask him, and yeah, I'd like to see what he says. Not to say I'm on either side. I just want to know what the truth is. So yeah, I want to learn more is what I'm saying. So if Ask Yourself or Dr. Avi are watching right now, let's talk sometime. I really just want to just chat with you guys without having to deal with like a 300 or 500 people on a live stream asking a bunch of stuff. I just want to just chat with you guys. So yeah, I want to know. So you're saying the evidence is pretty overwhelming. Still promote whole food plant-based diet for other reasons. Yeah, I mean, that's why I got into being vegan and eating whole food plants. I mean, I got into vegan because, I feel it's morally wrong to needlessly kill animals in order for us to live when you don't need to. There's a healthy option out there we can thrive. It's called vegan. So that's why I got into it. And the longer I did, I felt better eating more whole food plants than, like, say, eating a bunch of junk food and stuff like that. You know, so yeah, there's plenty of reasons to be whole food plant based, but I'd still like to talk to them about some of the questions I have, just to clarify some issues for me. What's my opinion on unnatural vegan? My opinion is I don't speak about unnatural vegan, because anytime I've made a video responding to her, she comes back and just makes another stupid video that I gotta respond to. Then it's pointless. It's futile. So I have a policy. In case anyone knows, I don't make videos or really speak much about unnatural vegan, other than saying that I don't speak much about unnatural vegan because I don't like to. That's it. Is Uncle Walt vegan? I think Uncle Walt is vegan curious. Maybe one day he'll go for it, and we'll help you, Uncle Walt. It's really not that hard. A lot of people think, oh, Ryan and Angie, they're so special and unique. No, I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy that grew up, in Southern California and decided to go vegan in his early 40s. Spent all my previous years not vegan, even though I did try vegetarian and lived as a vegetarian mostly with Angie before going vegan. But it's really not that hard, especially in this day and age. Yeah, he's vegan curious. We have a lot of very vegan curious family members. Like, when we go to Angie's sisters on Thanksgiving, we're not the only ones bringing vegan food. They'll have vegan stuff too for us and them. So yeah, Angie's side of the family is very vegan open, much better than my side. My side is just hopeless and helpless. I'm making no inroads there. But yeah, Angie's side of the family, where Uncle Walt's from, yeah, very vegan friendly side of the family. Yeah, Angie's right. Talking about unnatural vegan, even this mention of her could cause trouble. I don't mean to cause trouble. I'm saying she can do her thing, I'll do my thing, and I'm not going to make videos about her. Just like a peace truce, I don't watch her. I don't care what she does. She does something cool, awesome. She does something crazy, outrageous, awesome. I don't care. Russell, we talked about exercise machines, and I don't use exercise machines, and Angie doesn't have a gym membership anymore, so no exercise machines unless she wants to reflect on past exercise machines. She did like ones. I had funny nicknames for them. I called one like the butt machine. I don't know what it's really called. It was just the butt machine. Yeah, people are giving Uncle Walt some positive emotional support here. It's really not that hard, Walt. Yeah, not trying to like put any pressure on you or anything like that, but really, yeah, just like the food you're gonna have tonight or have had tonight. Just imagine that same meal without the animal bits and just all plants. Like, say you had like potatoes and meat and veggies. Just get rid of the meat part and more potatoes and veggies. Maybe throw on a different side of some other plant thing, some like cranberry sauce or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying even a Thanksgiving meal can be veganized. Just don't put the animal bits on it, because people think of Thanksgiving as a super meaty meat meal. There's potatoes, there's corn, there's peas, there's cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes. You can do it. Wow, non-available. Thank you so much for your super chat tip there. Very generous of you. Again, that's one way to get a question in front of my face, because they can't slip by here with so many people on. But who's my daddy? I wish I could give you a better answer than that. Like, my dad's my daddy. If you want to clarify your question again, non-available, and I'll look for a follow-up so you don't have to leave another super chat if you don't want to. But thank you. Okay, you figured it out. Race blurted it out. Gosh darn it. Race Lever is my daddy. Long last, it comes out, the truth is revealed. And so yeah, VD will now make a video about that, huh? Let me give her another face. It's been a while since I've made a face for VD. So let's give her another face to use in a soon to be made video about why veganism wrecks your health. So here you go. I look great right now, right? So I'm gonna make a funny face that she'll freeze, and I'll freeze it for her. All right, how's that? All right, so she can freeze that and say, look at Ryan here. It's because he's vegan. If he weren't vegan, he would look like a normal person. There we go. So I've given her so many good shots tonight to make future videos from, about how a vegan diet makes you look like like that. Your arms get twisted, whatever. You know, I'm giving her some great freeze frames right now. So there you go. Have at it, VD. Download this video and just make some dumb freeze frames and say how a vegan diet makes my eyes go crazy. You're right, Uncle Walt. I do have a slight advantage living with Angie and having her being such a great cook and all. So yeah, I do have a little bit of an advantage there for sure. I will not deny that. Produce Not Pills, you want me to do a couple hours of faces for VD? That would be hilarious. I should just make a video trolling her, huh? I should just make a video where I'm just like this the whole time talking and see if she takes the bait or not, huh? I'm not kidding. I expect to see one of these frames of me on an upcoming video and her making up some crazy story about how a vegan diet has made me contort and twist and stuff like this. Who knows what she'll say, you know? I was going to say too, I said this earlier, so for you guys that came later, my plan for tomorrow is to work on a new video. And I had a video that a viewer sent me. I thought it was on Facebook. I can't find their message anymore. He's sending me a video of someone who quit vegan and said all this crazy stuff about it. Oh, this is right up my alley. And I can't find the message. Maybe they deleted their Facebook account because I can't find it. So anyway, if you guys have a suggestion for me, let me know, because I had my work planned and it's been taken away. I don't know what I'm gonna work on tomorrow. So please let me know if you have a story that you saw in the news that you'd like me to respond to, something you saw in the news, or your very anti-vegan uncle sent you a story about, see this, if you go vegan, you're going to lose your brain, or whatever, you know. Miley Cyrus, well, we already know about Miley Cyrus. But anyway, let me know if you guys know of anything you want me to respond to, because that's my plan for tomorrow, is to work, you know, as much as I can tomorrow on videos. I have a few other business things I need to take care of, but yeah, I'm going to spend the majority of my day tomorrow on producing a new video for you guys soon, hopefully Wednesday. Hey, Dylan Elijah Ambrose, thank you so much. Thank you, Dylan, for your super generous super chat tip there. Much appreciated. You didn't even have a question for me. That's why I said, if you guys want to get a question in front of my face, that's the way to do it. Hit the super chat. I'll see it for sure. Or you could ask it over again, but yeah, the super chat flashes it in my face. So thanks so much, Dylan. Much appreciated. Let's see, Sean, you have a few screenshots of me doing this. You're gonna send me some of my frames I was making for VD. Very dumb. That's what VD stands for. That or venereal disease. Either way you want to look at it. Let's see what else you guys are asking here. Darren D, thank you. 1 second here. Let's see, let me fix this right here. Okay, Darren, okay. What is thanks for your super chat tip, much appreciated. What is whey protein isolate vegan? No, anything that says whey is not vegan. Comes from dairy. It's in it's in Gamma 3 vegan emulsion. Can't wait for the West Coast Fires to come. Thanks. You might want to Google this to get the definitive answer. I was under the impression that anytime you see whey, it's derived from a dairy product. So I'm not sure how they made it vegan. That sounds really confusing to my understanding of the definition. Again, let me go back and show you what I have been doing. And I see your message there, not available. Let me show here what I've been doing. My where is my clean green protein here from cleanmachine.com. And why I like it so much is that it has an amino acid profile that's very similar to that of whey. So if you want to get that same balance of amino acids, take this stuff and use my code HAPPY, if I can spell it, HAPPY vegan. And I think you get $10 or 10% off, something like that. Let me get back to my main screen here. And the cool thing, it's derived from a whole food plant. It's not derived from a bunch of isolates or anything like that. It's from a whole food plant. lentine or duckweed, and there's some pea protein mixed in there too. So some peas and primarily duckweed. So you're not getting a bunch of weird chemicals. It's as close as you can to take a whole food plant as a supplement. That's why I love this stuff. It's a vegan run company. Jeff Palmer, the founder CEO, is like a 30-year vegan, a bodybuilder. It's great people and a fantastic product. It has bioavailable B12, 3 forms of bioavailable B12. It has omega-3s in the form of ALA, and just pretty much, a great, just in general, vitamin and mineral nutrient profile. I sound like a paid spokesperson, which I'm not. I'm just a happy user, and I reached out to them because they gave me some to try out, and I waited 6 months until I was ready for it, and I loved it. So yeah, they don't pay me anything other than my affiliate thing there. I'm just, I'm an enthusiastic user of it. Doesn't have any hemp protein, Uncle Walt. At least my stuff I just put up here. Maybe something else does. What do I think of Nikocado Avocado? I made a video about him when he quit vegan. Talk about earlier. I was talking about these people's stories about why they had to quit vegan. Yeah, he had another just dumb one. Didn't make any sense. But I don't think about it. I don't follow him. I don't think about Nikocado in any way, shape, or form. Don't think about him. Yeah, duckweed, Big Squirrel Nuts. This stuff here is made out of primarily duckweed with a splash of pea protein as well. And yeah, duckweed's like, super easy to grow. It grows using recycled water in Florida, reclaimed water, I guess it is. And it grows within like a few days. It grows rapidly on the pond surface or water surface. So it's super environmentally clean. I just love the stuff. I seriously, hardly a day goes by where I don't have that. Some days I also have that, and the those squirts I have too, the vegan essentials. But every day for sure, I'm doing the Clean Machine, unless I have oatmeal for breakfast. Then I skip it that day. But yeah, whey, it's carcinogenic. It's made out of dairy. What I'm doing here made out of duckweed. Yeah, Graven Baby's Florida water. That's where they grow it at. Graven Baby's good to see. Yeah, that's where they produce the lentine. That's the trademark name of this duckweed that goes into this my Clean Machine green protein and other products I use. Is grown in Florida with rainwater and recycled water. Can't say enough good stuff about how good it is for the environment. Question, have I seen The Biggest Loser? Yes, I did see it, and I made a video about it about 4 years ago, the Biggest Loser diet, how studies that were performed or on the contestants that were actually appeared on Biggest Loser, they studied their metabolisms, found that they did actually slow down their metabolisms from all the fasting, the radical calorie restriction they were doing. Yeah, Race, that's what that proves, that ducks are just like us. More reason to be vegan and not eat them, huh? Yeah, check it out, Graven. Again, if you want to get some of it, yeah, use my code. Here's the link to the product page. And my code, I think I have it memorized, right? I hope I'm not having vegan brain fog right now, is Happy Vegan. I'm trying to type that out right now. No, that's wrong. Happy Vegan is my code, our code, and you'll save a little bit. I think $10 or 10%, something like that. Vegan brain fog confirmed. Yeah, Ryan, 2 hours and 40 minutes into a live stream, and he's finally getting vegan brain fog. No, just called. I probably should go hang out with Angie and make some dinner with her or something like that. Not vegan brain fog. I think any person can run out of energy eventually. Yeah, Happy Vegan, all low caps, I believe, for my promo code there. Yes, great question, Din Kono. Joseph, why am I obsessed with Joe Rogan? I'm not obsessed with Joe Rogan at all. He just happens to say a lot of stupid stuff compared to, think about it. He makes podcasts on a regular basis, and he's not a friend of veganism, let's say. Even though he says he has some vegan friends like John Joseph, but he, on the reg, says some really dumb stuff about veganism. So I will respond to him. I mean, it could be someone else saying dumb stuff about veganism. It just happens to be Joe Rogan. I'm not obsessed with the guy. I maybe only made like a couple videos even mentioning him this year. The last one was with Miley Cyrus just because she was on his show, but that's why it had nothing to do with Joe Rogan. Darren D wants to know what gamma omega-3 flavor did I have or try? Are you talking about that smoothie thing that I showed on my Miley Cyrus debunking video? That was a peanut butter flavor from what's it called? Oh, I guess, is that it? Oh yeah, Gamma 3, something like that. They actually saw the video I made and wrote to me. I said that I got it wrong. I actually promoted like their source, the distributor of their DHA omega-3 supplement, and I should have been promoting them, the makers of that banana smoothie thing. I put the link finally back in the video with Miley Cyrus and Joe Rogan. Anyway, they got in contact with me. They wanted to talk to me, send me some more products. So I'm gonna get it, you know. So maybe you'll see me doing a snack-ageddon with omega-3 DHA from them pretty soon. So yeah, if that's what you're talking about, I've only just tried that peanut butter smoothie flavor, but I would like to try some more for sure. It's weird how things work out sometimes. Bro Rogan, yeah, that's what I think I invented that name for him back in the day, and it's kind of caught on. We have different ancestors, though. Yeah, referring to but my ancestors argument. I have Chinese ancestors and Native American. Angie's got European. We're all still being Angie, we're vegan and thriving, so the ancestors argument doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks, Tracy. Yeah, this has been a fun live stream. And I owe so much to both you and Race Lever. Your great policing of trolls, your great answering people's questions. And often when I need to see a question, you'll put it in front of my face. So you guys are so helpful. You know, this is part of why these live streams work out so well, I think. You know, I have great viewers here and great moderators. It just leads to a great experience. So kudos to everyone. Ancestors, though. And now you can add to that, I eat according to my brain type. That was a new one. I'll give Miley that one. I haven't heard the brain type. We've heard the blood type, the ancestors, but never brain type. She has a brain type that can't be vegan. Why? Because she needs omega-3s. Well, duh. You don't have to leave veganism. It's just it's so frustrating to see these people, going on Joe Rogan and telling the whole world that vegan diet led to having some insufficient omega-3 brain situation and had to leave veganism to rectify it, which is complete nonsense. Yeah. So let's see. It's hitting upon 3 hours, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna actually start giving VD some not only some bad funny faces, but some vegan brain fog examples if I continue too much longer. So I'm gonna just see if there's any more questions you want to send me here before I leave. Oh, Dylan, thank you. Oh, thank you for your super chat tip there. You're watching with your mom. Hey, Dylan's mom. Cool. I'll stay on a little longer for Dylan and his mom here. Would you mind please showing your before vegan photo? I am very inspired from you and Angie. Keep it carb, baby. Let's see if I have a way to pull the before vegan photo up. Let's see. Let me see what I can do here. Oh, I think I have a way to do it here. Let me go to YouTube, get out of this here, and YouTube, and let me look up on my channel. First, let me find my channel. Actually, I just click my channel name right now. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be all meta here. Yikes. On my channel. Okay, I didn't want to click my channel. Let me go to videos and let me find let's see. Here we go. I think I can find it here if I type in like weight loss. Let's see. Here's the thumbnail right here. Let me know if you guys are hearing the audio from this video too. I'm not sure if I routed the audio over to you guys. This is an old video. Here's a video. Here's a shot of me from before I went vegan here. What do you think of that? You know, I got a lot of more puffiness in the face there. This is probably when I weighed over 200 pounds. And yeah, here's a shot of me. What did it say there? I think in 1980. Wait,
Cancun, Mexico.
1997 here in Cancun. A lot more puffy. Let me zoom it in here. Here's 2000. This is when I met Angie, so I was, started vegetarianism right there. Not bad, not bad. Thicker and all, And you can see how much I got in the face, like a double chin almost, which I'm not even close to having now. So those are some of my before vegan pictures there. So Cool. Hopefully you got something out of that. I mean, I was younger then too. When you're younger, you do have more fullness in the face. That's a given. But you know, not all of that could be attributed to the youthful face fullness. I had a lot more fat all over my body than I do now. Even that's not why I went vegan. I didn't go vegan to like slim down or anything like that. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just something that happens. It's happened to like Tracy, our moderator here. She lost 80 pounds, more than I did, just from going vegan, eating like we do, whole food, plant based. I lost, I was like 230 something back in my peak then. I'm 193 right now. I weighed less when I was more into cycling and running. I put on some weight as I started training for basketball athleticism. It stands a reason. Less running, more weights and stuff like that. How long those were? Yeah, some of those are from the late 90s, some are from the early and mid 2000s. Those photos I just showed you guys there. Yeah, there's Angie answering that question. Yeah. So yeah, that was my life before going vegan. Some of it was before meeting Angie. I was not vegetarian, and some of it was after I met Angie and I was vegetarian. I think I started looking, you could tell I started looking a little bit better once I went vegetarian. But yeah, really all started to come together when I went fully vegan back almost 10 years ago to the month. Next month, sometime-ish, will be my 10th year vegan. And here I am, 53 years old, have great blood tests. I'm not on any medications. And I want to point out, it's absolutely normal for a person my age to be on multiple medications to treat the various ailments that their lifestyles and diets have caused. I'm on zero. A great health blood test that I put up here for you guys to see. So yeah, hopefully I can help be an example, just one example. I'm not a case study. I'm just one person sharing his experience here when I put up these, personal things like my story here. But cool. Boise, all right, 10 years a week ago. Cool. I didn't know you were a 2010er as well going vegan. So congrats to you. I can't wait to hit mine. I wish I wrote it down in a diary. I didn't, but I know it was like late October, early November, somewhere right in there. So we're getting there. I'm with you, Jennifer Mobley. I love being vegan too. Seriously, if I have to look back at my life and think some of the best decisions I made in my life, going vegan is definitely like in the top 5 for sure, hands down. Let's see, MJ, what are you saying? Can I dismiss that it's not natural argument by saying that the animals people eat are animals that don't exist in nature, are genetically bred? I don't even care about these natural arguments. I mean, everything that we eat has been modified by the hand of man. That's called natural selection. All fruits and vegetables we eat now were smaller, not quite as, tasty looking as they are now. Humans bred them to become what they are now. Same with animals. We don't eat oryx or what are those things called, aurochs anymore. We bred them into these big fat cows. So yeah, this whole natural argument, I'm not sure if I understand it. I mean, I don't live 10,000 years in the past. I live right now. I have access to supermarkets and stores and food delivery. I can eat normal. I mean, I can eat food, this normal food, what's available right now. I don't know what people were doing 10,000 or 10 million years ago or anything like that. Anyway, yeah, all foods have been selectively bred. Not genetically modified, some have, but just selective breeding. It's been going on for thousands of years. Let's see. I'm not a nugget. Yeah, I'm personally, and Angie too, we're staying in right now. I'm just not doing any running. I hope Tracy the vegan's doing the same thing too. Tracy, our moderator, is not going out and doing any running or anything right now. It's just really not helpful to breathe in these particles into your lungs right now. If you live on the West Coast, that's what I'm talking about. All the smoke and particulate matter lingering in the air and continually being pumped in the air from these wildfires. So yeah, we gotta like chill out on that right now. Oh yeah, someone was asked about the shirt earlier, and yeah, I see Angie's comment there. These guys, unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's from COVID shutdowns, but they're going out of business. They're selling all their shirts right now for $10. The Triple V. So just Google them. Unless Angie gives a link there, look for these guys and get some good deals on vegan shirts if you want to like stock up on vegan shirts. That being said, we have some of our vegan shirts in stock right now too. I didn't even mention these yet. Let me go back to our site right now. I'll show you what we got. We got a lot of these in now. The muscle tees are in. If if you want to show off your vegan gains that you got going on here. They're unisex, so yeah, males, females can wear them. We got them especially for the summer, and we got this especially for the ladies here. We had the logo in black before. Now, oh, I'm not on there. Shoot, my bad. See, I'm getting vegan brain fog. Let me go back. My bad. Vegan brain fog is real, guys. All right, here we go. We got more of these muscle tees in, male and female. It's unisex. Show off your vegan gains there. And we got this special for the ladies, the purple tanks, aubergine technically, with the white font. It used to have a black one. I think it pops now better. And we have a decent supply of the black shirts in now too. And I know people ask us, like, how come we only have smaller sizes? I got a double XL for someone. So if you want a double XL, it's still in stock right now. If you want a double XL of these black shirts, it's in there for you guys. So I like to keep a few double XLs on hand for all people at all times. And oh yeah, I should give you the link to our store. Here it is, shop.happyhealthyvegan.org. So stuff is in stock right now. We're getting a little low on the tie-dyes, so if you're looking for that, I only have, I think, smalls or something like that, but check it out if you're interested. So thought I'd plug our stuff too. Since I've been on nearly 3 hours, I haven't even mentioned our merch really at all yet. So I feel it's okay now finally to mention that. Yeah, AJ Vintage, we got the double XL. We carry XL in all our styles, and I have that double XL in the black shirt, and it's a unisex shirt, so it's pretty big. It's a nice, it's a good double XL if you like that. Yeah, they don't always have double XLs available, and if you really want to get like a triple XL, I remember someone got in touch with us. I think her wife got in touch with us. Her husband's like a giant bodybuilder, so we ordered him a triple XL. So it can be done. Just write us hit the contact button off our website and send us a message, and we'll work with you. But yeah, we do got that double XL right now. Well, boys, are you saying the smoke has reached New York? Yeah, someone here from Chicago earlier said they're starting to smell the smoke in Chicago. This is serious, I say every summer now, this is normal. This is not how it used to be 5 or 10 years ago, or especially 20 years ago. This is the new normal now because of climate change. You saw this happen last year in Australia. This is crazy. People really need to take climate change seriously, both just regular people like you and me and our government leaders. So yes, plant-based is the way to go, guys. Fewer greenhouse gas emissions from eating a plant-based diet. Let's see. Oh, the Keep It Car Baby shirts. Yeah, we don't have the Keep It Car Baby shirts anymore. I think those are done. We kind of did our drops with them, and we're kind of back to Happy Healthy Vegan shirts only right now. Even though I do have a weird shirt concept that Angie and I came up with a few nights ago, like at midnight. It was a crazy idea. I might follow up with that. But yeah, just for right now, we have the Happy Healthy Vegan shirts. Big Squirrel Nuts. Yeah, Oregon. Yeah, you're in the thick of it there too. Yeah, anywhere here along the West Coast, basically, from LA to Vancouver, Canada, with Vancouver, Washington in the middle of all that too. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy situation as far as like evacuations and super unhealthful air quality. Oh, Gabriel, yeah, your Nana has lived in Sydney for 70 years. See what I'm talking about, guys? Never seen anything like what happened last year. And the sad thing is, this is the new normal. Remember back like, 4 or 5 years ago when Dr. McDougall's house burned down in the California fires? That was kind of the start of the new normal. Every year now, we have fires, the same areas, like clockwork now in the summers. I mean, it's normal to have a few fires in the summer, but not the scale and magnitude like which we're experiencing now. So yeah, more reason to try to convince your friends to go vegan. Let them know that animal agriculture is the number one source of greenhouse gas emissions. So more reason, if you really give a damn about making this planet a better place to live now, not even for the next generation, for us right now, today, going vegan will make it'll be a start, let's say, to get that happening. Let's see, Russell. Yes, we work out at home. In fact, that's the only place I really can work out right now. I work out in the home. I do various things with dumbbells and stretching and body weight resistance exercises. And when it's not all crappy outside, I'll run, I'll ride my bike, I'll go down to the basketball court and do basketball workouts there. Not playing games with people. I don't really want to do that right now, but I can work on my basketball athleticism things I work on a basketball court. I found I don't even necessarily need a rim, to do what I need to do, even though they put the rims back on most of the courts here in the area. Plant Patrol, vegans don't have kids, they're too deficient. Funny. I thought I should mention this too to you guys. I'll mention it later. I'm still working on it. So I don't like to announce things before they happen. All right. Anyway, let's see. See if I have a few more questions from you guys here. And Mr. Vegan Brain Fog here is going to go join his wife tonight. Let's see. I'm still thirsty too. I just ran out of my water here. Let's see what's Uncle Walt saying. A new approach to self-care. Talk to yourself like you talk to your cat. Hey, sweet girl. Look at that beautiful belly. You're so cute. Want to try? Yeah, positive affirmations never hurt, especially right now. The way the world is. I mean, there's so many. When I say the way of the world, it's the collectively everything. COVID-19, all the the civil unrest, the wildfires, everything. It's just we need some things to help with our mental health right now. All of us, So vegans included. Like that one guy on earlier said, when I went vegan, I got depressed. Like, yeah, it happens to vegans. It happens to non-vegans. We all are susceptible to that. So yeah, anything that helps us be positive and get through these trying times, cool. Who's saying vegans can't have kids? Who's saying this? Is someone saying vegans can't have kids? I mean, I know so many vegans that have kids. What are you talking about? What is this based on? What based on what study or fact are you saying vegans can't have kids? This is complete nonsense. Complete nonsense. Okay, I don't even see who was saying that. Oh, okay, it's just a joke. Okay, I mean that's just complete. I mean, some people say that. That's why I took it seriously. I have heard that argument lodged before that vegans are deficient or don't have the proper nutrition.
Okay.
Hey.
Want some water?
Yeah. Oh, I could definitely use some
I heard
water.
you trying to open her jar.
Look who's here, guys. Look who's here.
Hey,
She
what's
brought
up?
me water.
I'm not glamorous or anything today.
Oh, you can say hi to the people here. I'm gonna go to the Al Baño.
Oh yeah. Chan apparently had to poop 3 times while he was live streaming.
He didn't show that, I hope.
No. No, he didn't show it.
But you sit on the big chair.
What?
You can sit on the big chair.
No, I can sit over. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you can hear
Let's see. Wow, his screen has really got a lot of stuff on it. Let's see. What's up? Let's see. There's some kind of joke in the chat. I guess I missed it. Oh yeah, I did see that Miyoko's was getting into legal trouble over using the word butter. So stupid. That whole thing about the fighting. The whole thing about corporations fighting to preserve the word mayonnaise or butter or milk or meat seems like it's just doomed to failure. Oh, everyone's coming in here now. Let's see. Angie is an angel. Oh, because I brought water. Yeah, I felt bad for him. I heard him trying to drink the last of that water, and I don't want him to get dehydrated. Uh-oh. JoJo's gonna knock the CD player on his head. Hey, JoJo. Hey. Joe. Joe. He's stuck. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was almost a disaster. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I guess I am behind on the chat. Let's see. I'm looking good. My grandma would die of envy. Oh my, you guys are funny. Is your grandma 52? Let's see. Angie, you're gorgeous. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Flawless. Oh, man. I literally, I mean, I'm not going to say I woke up like this. I was wearing something else. But other than that, I pretty much woke up like this. Yeah, we got to meet Miyoko a couple times at events. And she seems pretty fierce. I don't think she really, takes any shit. Let's see. They're losing their grip. No wonder they're mad. Exactly. They're the whole haters gonna hate thing. But I mean, I suppose they could try to force her to call it margarine or something. But it really does. I think Miyoko's is one of the products out there that tastes the most like what I remember butter tasting like, for sure.
Yeah.
Also, was another one we got to try at the expo? I think, was it Chow's? Chow made a butter that was really similar to Miyoko's. Oh, Uncle Walt saw the Animal Friends video. I really enjoyed putting that together. As Ryan said, we've been really staying in, not just because of the whole coronavirus thing, but because of this terrible air quality. So it was nice to finally go back and edit all my footage that I had taken at Gum Grove. It was like having my own virtual walk. So I was like, okay, I could see how this might be boring for viewers that come here for like intellectual stimulation or whatever, but I think from an artistic viewpoint, it was just like so chill, and I thought this is like a perfect Sunday afternoon kind of video.
Yeah.
Vegan Jerry, you're a wonderful wife.
And he shot it a while ago too, so it's kind of cool to relive
Yeah.
it, before all the fires and all that.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, the first time I went there was when all those plants were like big and beautiful that I was shooting against the sunset. And
Yeah.
the next time I went, they'd cut that all back. So it was a completely different experience. But yeah, as you might have been able to sense that it was over 2 days. Well, first I showed myself on, the one time I didn't have a mask yet, so I was wearing my bandana. Second time I had my mask. But there's 2 sunsets. So he got double the sunset vibes.
And yes, that is Angie's real hair color. I assume that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Your natural hair color.
Yeah, I really lucked out that it turned out to, I decided to grow it out. I didn't want to dye it anymore. I made a video about this like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just lucky. My natural hair just happens to be like a really pretty, like platinum.
Yeah, very popular, trendy color that we've been seeing a lot of girls.
Hey, it looks cool getting that like pink headlight from your.
Yeah, I see it
light
glowing
right
off there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I recently picked up a vegan hair mask that's purpling, that's helps take out the brassiness in blonde hair, and I don't know, it's possible that it looks even a little prettier lately because of that. I've been using it like once a week to bring out the silverness.
Angie's got me to moisturize. When I get out of the tub, she goes, "Did you put your moisturizer on?" Yeah, I put it on last night. Yeah, my goal is to look like J-Hope from BTS. He has such great skin. Yeah,
I think
he's
even
26 or so.
Yeah.
I aim high,
Yeah.
And then shoot for the stars, settle for the moon, or something like that. I don't know what they say.
Or maybe it's shoot for the moon and settle for the stars. Isn't the moon be the bigger thing?
No, the stars are higher.
Oh,
See,
shoot!
I know my astronomy, guys.
It's bigger looking to us.
Oh, you're going from looking. Yeah. I'm looking at like distance.
I was thinking of glamour, like the glamour of the moon.
I know I totally messed. Somebody could correct. I messed that idiom up somehow.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I dig Angie's hair too. It's cool.
Nice, guys. I it's pretty wavy naturally, but I usually twist it up and like pin it back or something when it's hot, and then when I let it down, a lot of times I get extra wave.
Yeah, my hair is natural color too. This is it. We both are. Yeah, 53 natural hair color here. Nothing against it. I might dye my hair sometime in the future just to look cool or something like that. BTS dyes their hair. They can do it.
He's never dyed his hair the entire time I've been with him.
Get some cool like that orange, like that kind of blackish orange you see on the K-pop guys. That looks kind of cool.
I don't know. It might be damaging to your hair.
Well, they dye their hair every other week, it seems,
yeah, but
right?
those people are in their 20s. We're in our 50s.
When you're in your 20s, that means your hair is stronger?
I think so.
Really? Is that true? Let us know if your hair is stronger when you're younger and it kind of weakens when you get older. Maybe I shouldn't dye my hair then.
I wouldn't want to screw it up.
Yeah, let us know if you know that one.
Thank you, Emily.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about being cool, Emily.
Thanks,
I just want to maybe try something different, Just,
Oh, yeah, gray streaks. I'm trying to think when my hair first. The thing is, gray actually runs on my family. In fact, on my maternal side, there's the last name Gray, so I'm assuming it goes way back in our genetics.
It's not because you went vegan 10 years ago.
It's not. That's what I'm getting at. It's not because I went vegan that my hair is all silver, guys. Like, I had a patch of silver that started on the back of my head when I was about 13, and so I always knew that like one day my hair would probably be silver. So I used to dye it every color, like, because I didn't want that silver patch back there. So I would dye my hair black or blue or purple or pink or whatever. And then finally, I guess it was when we were going to get married in 2005, I started thinking, like, maybe I don't want this crazy wacky hair
To be in your wedding photos forever.
I guess. So I started trying to grow it out, and then it was black, and then I went to like a dark orange, and then I tried to do like kind of a naturally brown. Then I started going to blonde, and then I thought, well, I'll just dye my hair like the lightest blonde and start growing it out from there. So that's how it started. So, I mean, there may be a little bit of hair dye in the very bottom. I don't know.
Yeah, Uncle Walt, just grow your hair out, bro. You know, just do it. You know, just do it. It's COVID lockdown. Everyone's letting their hair grow. You know, don't worry about missing the barber shops.
He used to have an awesome fro when I was a kid.
Oh wow, can you
Yeah.
grow the fro back out? We like fros. I would grow. If I had a fro, I would grow it out.
Gray hair is better than no hair, yeah.
Dark patches. How does this? Anything you said here relevant to anything that we're talking about? We're talking about hair. You're talking about the idyllic life of a cow. Like what the hell?
Really? Like, I've got my own agenda over here. Let's talk about my agenda.
Yeah, no, this is our channel, our show. You just can't come in here
getting-
and start shouting, "Hey,
I'm
look at
getting
me!"
paid per chat to make eating animals seem normal.
Look, yeah, are you paid by the meat and
I
dairy
always
industry?
wonder.
Like, why would you come to a vegan channel and talk about the idyllic life of a cow as a ruminant and blah blah blah? Like, where did you get that from? Is it like a copy and paste talking point you got as a paid troll for the meat and dairy industry? What the hell? Leave us alone, bro.
All right.
Anyway.
Let's see. Is it true that veganism affects the menstrual cycle? What is true is that a lack of nutrition and calories will definitely affect your menstrual
When you hear
cycle.
about these vegan girls or ladies that said, "I lost my period as a vegan," what common denominator did we see in all of them?
That they're all like extremely thin.
Yeah, they were like not eating a lot of food. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's what it's related. It has nothing to do with veganism. It has to do with a deficit of calories.
Yeah, actually, a good person to follow who went through that, losing her period and getting it back while remaining vegan, would be Apples and Amanda's, which I think she now goes by her real name, like Amanda
Sevilla. Yeah.
Yeah, you can find her on Instagram, and I assume she still has her YouTube channel, though I can't say for sure.
Aw.
I'm more of an Instagrammer, as you guys are probably.
So follow
very
Angie
familiar.
right there.
Yeah.
Happy Healthy Vegan on Instagram. That's what Angie's that's what she works on every day. You know, that's what she's putting
My
out.
bread and Miyokos?
Bread and Miyokos, yeah, every day putting out Instagram content. You know,
Oh my god.
I'm the one that pulls the load here on YouTube, and she's pulling the load on Instagram. You like that medium because you take beautiful photos.
Thank you.
It works out really well for
I
you.
really enjoy taking photos. Yeah.
Is Apples and Amanda's vegan anymore? I think she is, as far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gives a lot of vegan nutritional advice. Yeah, but anyways, I remember her from way back in the days when we were doing those Fruit Luck meetups.
Yeah.
Her and Jasmine, Sweet Simple Vegan, came together. We have like a really funny picture of the four of us. I should repost on a Flashback Friday. I am bone thin. I'm like so skinny in this picture. It's crazy. All of us are. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, me
All of us
too.
are.
Yeah.
It was probably like, I don't know, 2013 or 14.
What was I thinking back then? I was wondering, yeah.
Well, you were running a lot too.
I was running
so-
way too much, guys. Seriously. Yeah.
You were crazy.
Not enough cooked food and running way too much.
food's
Bad
addictive.
combo.
I can't even handle the word cooked food.
I know
guys.
it's I know when people say that it's always said in a bad way.
I know.
Cooked food.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, we're not doing thin shaming. I just look back and go, I
No.
thought I was too thin. Seriously, there's a way. You know what I'm talking about? When you look back at photos, and go, wow, I think I was maybe a little too thin right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin shaming. That's funny because people used to thin shame us back then.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you want to be thin, that's the thing. I'm just me as a dude. I'm looking at my body then and go,
If you can be thin and healthy, I mean, obviously.
it was working. Yeah, it was totally working for me. But yeah, it just kind of limited me to running or cycling. That's all I could do basically. It actually worked out good for surfing too, having less body weight too, maybe
Oh.
more buoyant,
More
and
flotation.
I could walk on the nose and shit better.
Aw.
Yeah. And now when I go back, it just sinks again.
That's-
Not that I've gone surfing lately, but I know what it's like to surf at this body weight. So what are we gonna have for dinner tonight? People have been
I
asking.
don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, okay. I'll help you any way I can. If you need the rice slave to
I have
come
some
out.
really good looking Chinese eggplant in there and some Napa cabbage. So I was thinking about maybe doing some kind of a
Stir fry?
water-based stir fry
Oh.
with rice.
Okay.
Maybe. Perhaps. Could be good.
Angie hair is so shiny. I'm not going to make any prediction on which YouTuber will become the next
Oh,
ex-vegan,
man.
but I can tell you what to look
God.
for. Someone who's not eating a balanced, sensible diet. Someone who's doing something extreme, such as not eating cooked food or juicing for a year or whatever. Just something that's not like, balanced, sensible diet. So you guys probably know the YouTube landscape, the vegan YouTube landscape better than I do. So you can make your predictions. You don't have to do it in the comments, just in your
No,
mind. Yeah,
don't do it.
yeah. Definitely don't. No, I don't want to cause any trouble here.
Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. So it looks like there's a little bit of fighting in here.
Is there fighting going on?
Looks like, from what I can tell.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, well, Dinko.
Oh, Boise.
As far as taking photos.
Boise,
I mean,
I'm gonna let you know. I put the user in timeout. I didn't delete the post or ban. You're talking about that guy that talked about the idyllic life of a cow, ruminant, whatever. I just put him in timeout, which automatically removes the post. So that's it.
I thought he was talking about his own post being.
Here's dark. Okay, let's see. Convince me to quit. That was 3 hours ago, bro. Now my wife's here. It didn't say convince us to quit. So I'm being hostile.
Oh no! I hate walking in on that title.
Yeah, well, that's what I had a time hours ago when I encouraged people to come and give me their best arguments. I was saying, convince me to quit. All you did was paint this idyllic fantasy of how a grass-fed cow lives on the grass and eats
let
the
it
grass.
continue to live.
Yeah, so let it convince me. That doesn't affect me in any way. Just tell me why I or Angie should quit being vegan. I don't care about a fairy tale about with the music playing and the clouds and a pastoral life of a cow. It doesn't make me want to quit being vegan.
So therefore you should.
Therefore I should quit being vegan because a cow lives on a pasture in harmony with nature or whatever kind of pretty picture he's trying to do. So yeah, if you want to do that, it's cool, but just don't come here and just like fairy tale. Tell me why I should quit vegan and I'll answer your question. But if you're going to make a fairy tale, I'll put you in timeout again because my wife's here and we have better things to talk about. Anyway,
yeah. So, I was gonna respond to Dankona was talking about photos. They didn't like getting their photo taken. I think maybe that was talking about Instagram and how I like to take photos. Not that I like to take photos of myself. I like to take photos of food and nature and animals. And I will take pictures of myself, but it's not like my favorite thing to do by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah.
wow, Allie is 20 years vegan? Damn. See, we're just about to hit
Sweet.
half of that in a month or so.
Awesome. Eat the human as well. Well, the idyllic life of a human being.
The human lives an idyllic life in nature. He runs naked on the fields and drinks his own urine.
Well, I don't know about all that. Oh my goodness.
I'm not a nugget. Did I get feedback from Mr. Vegan after my video on his evidence? No,
Oh.
I surprisingly haven't heard anything from him.
Shocking. I thought it was going to go ballistic.
Thought he might too. I mean, I made the video such that I left it open. If he had, a response, like a rational, logical response, I'm willing to hear it, but maybe there wasn't too many facts supporting the position that vegan diet is not supported by science.
Oh man. Also, eating corpses is gross once you separate from the system. I know. I have no interest in tearing into a cow's body. Like, it just doesn't sound good at all. I don't even like eating fake cow. Like, just not. It doesn't matter how idyllic their life was. It doesn't mean I want to end their life and then consume their body.
Yeah.
So that argument didn't work.
So we'll see if that guy comes up with a reason for why I should quit being vegan. And yeah, I tell you, a story about a cow is not going to convince me.
Not.
Yeah.
I guess we just deleted it out of just irritation.
Oh, no, Antonio, is Mr. Vegan not a vegan anymore? From what I understand from Basic Vegan, what's she call herself now?
She's still basic vegan bitch.
She's still okay, basic vegan bitch, Jeanette.
BVB.
Who's like his sister-in-law. Anyway, she says they're still vegan. As far as she knows, they're still vegan. So it was kind of surprising why all of a sudden he made these posts about how vegan diet not supported by science. Late as usual, Ariel. We're going to be leaving here really
Whoa,
soon.
that is like really late. I can't believe you've really been streaming for over 2 hours.
3 hours, babe. Look,
What? How did time fly?
time flies.
I literally was watching Korea Can't Sleep.
That's
I was like trying to make my Instagram posts and
you
like
know, time flies. That's the name of the Apple event tomorrow.
it's called Time Flies.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh-huh.
man, that's crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
the Dark Patches really must be doing some thinking here or some typing. I'm still waiting to hear why I should.
Maybe they found
quit
another vegan
being
live stream to
vegan.
hassle.
Yeah, I'm just still waiting. I want to hear this great reason why I should quit being vegan.
They got nothing.
Yeah, Tate is his child's name. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really
Well, he has 2 kids now.
Oh, I forgot what the new kid's name is. Yeah.
Oh shoot, you guys, I have no idea.
Wait,
Yeah.
Race Lover has an argument for me. I should quit being vegan so I can get like Frank Tufano's eyebrows. Because yeah, I have the bald eyebrows according to VD.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, because you have Asian.
Because I have
broom
Asian
style.
broom style brows. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here they are.
Yeah, Dark Patches. I said if you have a reason why convince me to quit being vegan, you can type that in here if you want. I'm giving you full permission to do that. But I'm saying, yeah, a story about a cow living in a field and harmony and music playing, that doesn't really convince me to quit being vegan.
Yup. I can't believe they're still here. That's so random.
Yeah, I know, huh?
Jonathan Hoffman has always had balding eyebrows too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Anyways, yeah. But I guess I should make dinner.
Yeah. If you need my help for the rice, I will come out and do my rice slave duties.
No. You're the rice master.
Yeah, rice
Rice
master.
master. You're mastering the rice.
It's a joke from an old video, and someone said,
Was it? I think it was from a live stream.
"Was it? I thought it was a
live
vlog.
stream,
Like, why does Ryan always make the rice? Is it because he's Asian?" Like, yes.
Like that makes sense.
No, I like to make the rice in the pressure cooker. I'm kind of like the pressure cooker
I know
person.
you like
That-
the kitchen gear.
The air fryer and the pressure cooker are more my dominion.
Weirdly,
Yeah,
you
and
seem to enjoy those.
And you, everything else.
You also like the robotic vacuum.
You're getting into it too, yeah.
you like the lights that you can tell your phone to turn on.
Oh yeah,
He
smart
likes
lights.
gadgets.
Yeah.
It's gadget stuff.
I can just tell like the phone to turn the lights on and off in here. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Fry the tofu. We don't fry here anymore. We stopped frying years ago.
Yeah, how do you make the tofu?
I wasn't planning to make any tofu.
No, I mean when you make tofu.
Oh, well, like, was it like yesterday? We had tofu scramble.
Uh-huh.
I did actually make tofu, shockingly. I just cook it over water.
Yeah. It's kind of like a sauteing sort of, huh?
It's called water saute.
Water sauteing. There you go. You don't need to fry.
Okay, by the way, actually, I guess I should pitch my book right now. I've
Okay.
been working really hard doing the layout finally of the new cookbook. And yeah, there's lots of water saute recipes and tips in there, so you can learn how to cook without oil. And there's a bunch of one pot recipes, and then like 2-step recipes where if you have a rice master such as I do, you have him make the rice while I make the all the stuff in just one skillet. It's pretty
I'm gonna have
easy.
I'm gonna have
pretty
Dark
cool.
Patches. If he's trying to argue for the certain form of breeding cattle like grass-fed, just calculate for me, Dark Patches. Considering the given the land mass of the earth that's available for
there you go.
for free range cattle, whatever you call them, what percent of the human population can be fed through this method you're talking about? So go tell me how many earths that we will need. Would it be 3 earths or 5 earths? I forgot. You need multiple earths to have as much land as you're suggesting there to save humanity. So go tell me how many earths we need.
When we could instead just be
Eating
eating
plants.
fruits and vegetables that are grown
On Earth.
much less land.
And we
Instead of growing the plants to feed to the animals so we can eat the animals, we just grow plants and eat them ourselves.
Because right now we have more than enough earth, enough land to feed 80 billion animals to be slaughtered when we just could use all that land. And even you don't even need all that land, just a fraction of that land to feed humans. But what he's suggesting here sounds nice and pretty, but you need multiple Earths. There's just not enough arable land, free, not utilized land that you can just have all these cattle. It's always going to be a niche market for grass-fed cattle.
And it's stupid because you don't need to eat cattle
to
to
live.
Survive and thrive.
Yeah, let's get back to
So
the
stupid.
morality of it. I don't need to eat cattle. I haven't had a cow in like I don't win vegan 10 years, but I was vegetarian before that, like a long time. And Angie hasn't had a cow since
It
the
would have been
80s.
sometime in the mid 90s or maybe I don't know. It's probably since like 99 or 2000 since you had.
So yeah, you have some elderly people that are 53 years old that are doing just fine, not eating any cattle. What would happen if I had a cow? I'll be flying in the air and levitating. I'll be so great
we'll
and
get
healthy.
really sick if we ate it. Now our body's not like
Our microbiome is
to,
not ready for that, and it will never be ready for that.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. How many Earths do you need, and why do I even need it for? I don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to eat dead animals or live animals if you like. You don't need to eat animals at all, or else there wouldn't be such thing as vegans. Uncle Walt, how can we stop using oil? We just don't really like oil, oily food.
Well, because it's actually been proven that oil is actually bad for your health.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
okay,
wanna get all
there's,
into
there's
that,
many
but-
reasons, but yeah, whole food, plant-based, whole foods, and oil is not a whole food. It's pretty much the fat equivalent of sugar, which we've extracted just one component: sugar, the carbohydrate only component, oil, the fat only component. So it's not a whole food. Plus, I just don't like the feel and taste of oily foods, and I don't like how I feel after oily foods. Like after one of our meals, I can go out running or whatever, do some exercise. But after an oily meal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that we never get oil, obviously, because we'd never really be able to eat in a restaurant or eat any type of convenience food whatsoever if we were like how we used to be when we were bone thin. Zero oil was like ever
yeah.
consumed. We never went to any vegan pop-ups or restaurants, never tried any new vegan foods on the markets because even though vegan food is healthier, when a lot of vegan food is still made with a lot of oil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, in fact, like when the one time that your LDLs went up was when vegan Ben & Jerry's came out and we were eating some vegan Ben & Jerry's
Coconut
that was
oil.
packed with coconut oil.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it raised your LDL cholesterol. So
Yeah,
we
that
have to,
saturated
we
fat.
try to be careful.
Coconut oil is high in saturated fat, and I think I've been seeing studies saying that saturated fat is even more effective than eating like animals for raising your LDL, your bad cholesterol.
Woo.
And someone made the great point here too that you don't, William, you don't need oil for cooking unless
You
you're
actually
deep
don't,
frying.
which I didn't know.
Unless you're deep frying.
I grew up with like always putting oil in the pan, and I would always have oil here, and it seemed like I cooked everything in oil, and I had no idea that I could just put some water in the pan and just keep an eye on it. Yeah, to heat it up. I don't need to fry it.
Oh man, you're funny, Ray Slever. Yeah, there's a
What?
convincing argument that he's trying to paraphrase on the dark patches. Ray Slever's saying, right, you should quit veganism so you can harm only one cow a year by eating head to tail, saving its butthole for last, and its hooves and hair first. No way you can resist quitting now.
That's crazy.
How do you resist the chips and guac at Chipotle? Well, we put the guac. I asked for the guac. Well, if you get a vegan burrito without
comes with it.
without sofritas, it comes with guac automatically. So there's no resisting there. I want the guac in my
The chips are too salty.
Yeah, the chips. That's how I resist it. I bite in, but just like how I don't like oily foods, I don't like super salty foods either. Those chips are like salt city.
Well, at least the time that we had them. So
Yeah, maybe it's different now, but yeah. So that's how we resist the chips and guac. But yeah, guac in the food. Yeah.
it's harder for us, I think, to resist French fries. Like if we go to like what's that place called? Oh my gosh,
Veggie Grill.
Oh, Veggie Grill. Yeah, we used to stop and get the Veggie Grill fries, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, the chips and guac are vegan. If you want to get them, cool. But yeah, that's why we don't get them. I just want to eat the burrito or taco or bowl or whatever.
I know it is harder. So if I'm gonna have chips and guac out, the only time we ever do that is when we go to that place in
Downtown Disney.
Downtown Disney, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Tortilla Joe's?
I think it's Tortilla Joe's. It's
they
really good.
They do that tableside guacamole, so
bring
they
the
ask
avocado
you what
out.
you want in there. Like
Yeah.
I get tons of lime. Those chips are probably a bit on the salty side as well, but like, it's so good.
Living La Vida Feliz says Chipotle uses gross oils.
Oh, is that why it's not that good? Yeah, we don't like the sofritas. Speaking of like too salty and oily, it's just I'd rather just get more beans.
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't want the sofritas. Just put more beans and rice in my burrito. That's why I'm here. I want to eat beans and rice.
ABC, this is live now.
This is live right now,
Woo!
9:20 p.m.
Mind-blowing.
Pacific Standard Time.
What? Wow.
I'm so high. I like Ryan. That's what ABC
What?
said down there.
I'm so high, I like Ryan. Wow.
You're so high that you like Ryan. Meaning, if you weren't
if you were
high,
so cold sober, not
so much Ryan. But when you're high, Ryan is awesome. I'm glad I have
love
that
that.
stoner appeal. You know, that's cool. You know.
You kind of do. I think that's why people are always asking you what you think about. What are they saying? Vaporizing hemp that one time? Oh my gosh. The sofritas are too spicy for Leanne. You know, to be honest, I think we maybe only had the sofritas the first time we had their vegan
Just
burrito.
tried it and
And we're
said,
like,
yeah, I'd rather have more beans and rice.
Yeah. Wow, I don't know what Kava is.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a restaurant that's not in SoCal. Oh, Michael likes Ryan all the time. Lol.
Jonathan, just tell your brother or whatever, your brother's friend, that we all, unless he lives like in the North Pole or South Pole, we all have access to stores and markets. It doesn't matter where you live. You could live in Iceland and eat the freshest fruit imaginable because of the food shipping system. So that argument is kind of bogus.
All right, an argument has been posited that Sofritas is better than two Impossible Burgers. Yeah, if I had to choice, if I had to make a choice, I'd go for Sofritas.
I'd rather go to Chipotle and have sofritas instead of the extra beans and rice than have some Impossible Burgers too. I'm with you on that one. Yeah.
Someone's always got to take it to the next level. Are boogers vegan?
If they're your own
I mean,
or your friends.
what do you mean? If
But
they're not in animals.
If you're not exploiting an animal to
I
get
wonder
boogers.
which animals get boogers.
I bet cows get lots
It
of
seems
boogers.
like they would get boogers.
Yeah. But if you're eating your own or your friends' boogers, that's cool.
Ugh, don't even say that.
I'm not
vomit.
I'm not recommending you do that. I'm just saying definitionally.
No.
Definitionally. I'm not suggesting or recommending anything of the sort.
Who was here for Snackageddon when Ryan said that he doesn't hurl?
Oh yeah, did you guys watch the Snackageddon video from Saturday, the live stream where we sat on the couch back there and did a bunch of snacks? Yeah, watch that if you haven't done it. It was pretty funny. It was us just like eating a bunch of food, chatting with you guys, and just talking about some crazy stuff.
That was silly. Let's see. Someone's eating tofu right now.
Hey, we don't have.
Is biting your fingernails and swallowing them vegan?
I think so.
It's not vegan, but it's whatever. I mean,
Eating yourself
it's
is vegan, I
probably
guess.
not super great for you.
Yeah, remember, vegan doesn't mean it has to be super great for you.
Is your therapy vegan? Oh, no, no more.
As long as it's not from an animal.
Is eating dirt vegan? Oh my god.
Snackageddon.
There's still some snacks left over from Snackageddon.
People are asking when the next Snackageddon would be. I said
No idea.
we need to accumulate another batch of snacks like that. It could
Unless
be a long
we
time.
buy snacks.
No, we don't need to buy
Those
snacks.
were all free snacks.
Yeah,
That's how we roll.
We'll only Snackageddon free snacks. Yeah, we're not going to go buy a bunch of snacks.
Or maybe if they float it with super chat tips, we could buy some snacks.
Oh man, speaking of hurling and Chipotle,
Uh-oh.
William said the last time he vomited in 30 years was when he was an omnivore and was at Chipotle.
Oh, gross.
Connecting all the things we're talking about here.
That's pretty weird. Ugh. Let's see. Wow, a lot of stuff's coming through here. Let's see. Oh, man.
Russell keeps asking the weirdest questions. I told you we don't have daughters, Russell. Are you a bot or are you really a person? Yeah, Snackageddon was fun. I can't wait to do Snackageddon sometime again in the future.
Okay. Snack Attack Tuesday, Plant Patrol.
No, that'd be too... We can accumulate snacks that rapidly.
Yeah. You know, I was saying, I don't know if any of you guys were at that. We did an impromptu live stream eating ramen one afternoon. And I had been thinking, oh, maybe we should do more like sit down dinner.
Yeah.
Like
More
not-
regular food.
Yeah, not snacks, but just like something I would
Like a meal.
normally be wanting.
Like
to
a
eat,
meal
yeah.
food. Yeah, we'll do that. So you might not see Snackageddon for a while, but you will see some like meal stuff.
Yeah,
Race
probably.
raise the funniest thing. Ryan, you should quit being vegan so you can test Angie's love for you. Oh, Feedy's gonna use that.
Ah!
See, she hates Ryan.
She hates Ryan.
She hates Ryan.
I
He has to be
I
vegan.
was already with him when he was not vegan.
See,
I just wore him down. That's so funny. Is Toe Jam vegan? You had to take it even further. No.
Oh man.
I'm surprised you didn't ask, is eating your own poop vegan?
Don't give him any ideas.
I know, it's too late. I already said it, so they can't do it now.
All right, guys. We really should go. I did a Yoda voice. Oh, I did do a Yoda voice. Oh,
Yeah.
look at she. Look at Angie does not really like.
Oh, that's supposed to be
That was. I
Mimi.
guess that was a Yoda voice. Huh?
That's our like shaming voice.
I didn't know I had a Yoda voice all this time. That was totally Yoda. I was like,
Was it really? Did it do it again?
all right, I'm laughing too much
No,
now.
I
but
know.
Let me try.
I
Let me try.
can't even hear it right now.
Look. Angie doesn't really like Ryan. She only likes him because he's vegan. Since he
Oh
quit
my
being
God.
vegan, she left him.
Angie,
Did she not?
Angie likes Ryan not. Like, is that what you have to do? You have to get things like in a different order.
I was just getting the accent rather than the structure of his
yeah,
grammar.
The
Yeah.
is what really makes
Yeah.
it Yoda. Oh my!
Wow, that's cool. Thanks, guys, for letting me
goodness.
know I had a Yoda accent stuck in my brain
You
here
have
all
to
this
really work
time.
on it.
Yeah, no, I got it. It's so much easier for me to do than like other accents. So I'm gonna work on the Yoda accent. I knew I'd get an accident tonight.
People are assuming Feliz is a guy. What is going on here? Nuh-uh, Travels of Black Rose.
Well, she already did it. She already took my faces I've been making. She is quick. I gotta hand it to her. She already made a video. Look at Ryan here. Look at his face. It's all contorted and twisted because he's vegan.
Oh, maybe they're just responding to your like. I don't know. That's not even really so much an imitation, but a caricature of.
If he weren't vegan, he wouldn't look like this. Give her one last pose. All right, there you go. VD, have at it.
How did I get dragged into that?
Oh yeah, you're sitting next to me now. I don't have a Disney voice.
A Disney voice. Wow, you were kind of close to one there.
I guess you could say Yoda is a Disney voice now.
Oh,
I guess.
he is technically owned by them. Oh wait, when this Go Life says they went vegan because of us and John Rosebud failed, but I still watch your vlogs. I think, following John Rose's advice is probably not gonna have as long lasting an impact as just following
for a higher percentage of people, they would be better off doing what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, we're trying to eat healthily, but not to where like it's excessively
restrictive.
Like all that anti-potato, anti-grain kind of stuff that you hear in his type of circles. Like, can't eat past a certain time of day. Like, you have to go on these long water fasts. Blah 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 blah. No, it gets to be a lot. We never watched this channel, but I've like heard about him. People used to always tell us to watch this channel back in the early days, and I was like, why?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, watch us, and then maybe you'll have better luck, hopefully. Because, yeah, what we do is, way more open, less restrictive. It's wide range of foods. The only thing we restrict from is animal products. That's it.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yep.
All right, should we call it a night?
Sure. That Yoda voice is so good.
I know, that Yoda voice is fun, huh?
Is Yoda vegan? I actually don't know if we've ever seen Yoda eat anything.
Maybe he doesn't eat.
There could be some like fan literature out there about him.
Maybe he does like 30-day fasts or something.
Maybe he's so enlightened and evolved. He's just is a breatharian.
He lives off the Force.
He lives off the Force.
Yeah, that's like breatharianism. That's their goal. It's like to live off the Force only, no food or anything like that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I get like that on live streams. I heard someone asking why you were obsessed with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I'm not obsessed. I just respond because Joe says so much nonsense about vegan diets.
I mean, because he's on for so many hours, like in a week, and he's so against veganism, he's going to throw weird things out there. It's just gonna happen.
Oh, thanks, Race Lover, for posting all our links here, like Facebook and my Twitter and all that. So thank you, Race, for doing that.
Awesome. Oh, you guys are nice.
So I'm not sure when the next live stream will be. If you want to send me a video suggestion, let me just go back. Let me go.
Oh yeah, that's right. He asked me the other day. He's like, I swear I had a suggestion for a good video, and he couldn't find it. And he asked me, he's like, you wouldn't have deleted it. I was like, no. I feel like I haven't really even been on Facebook lately, so I'm sorry if any of you guys are Facebookers.
Yeah, I had a video I was going to work on. I had my work all planned out for me, and the message is gone. And I don't know. I don't think I clicked the video, so I can't find it in my YouTube history, but it sounded good. Anyway, I'm putting a link down here to send me a message. It's our contact page on Happy Healthy Vegan. So just send me a message if you see a video or you saw a story in the mainstream media or an anti-vegan or whatever that you'd like me to take a look at. It needs, to be responded to. So let me know if you have anything, and I'll definitely take a look at it, because that's what I want to do tomorrow, is get a video for you guys on Wednesday.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, and then maybe a live stream Thursday or Friday or something like that. We'll see, but I definitely want to get a new video up by Wednesday for you guys. So please help me to help you, bring you some cool content.
Yes, help me to help you.
All right, guys. So yeah, we're hungry. Vegan brain fog is kicking in, so it's time to go.
I'm thirsty. I thought we were gonna share that glass, and you pounded it, dude.
Yeah,
it's a good thing I brought you that water.
I
didn't realize you were that thirsty.
That tinkled it all out.
Oh my!
All right, guys. So thanks so much. Awesome. Thanks to Race. Thanks to Tracy, and thanks to Uncle Walt.
That's awesome.
And all you guys too. All right, guys. So we will see you soon. Ooh, on another live stream in the not so distant future. All right, guys. All right, stay vegan, guys.